Hello, right, we are live. Let me just sort this out. Send invites. Oh, that's gone wrong. No, I don't want to do that. Right, there we go. Hello! We are doing our Addams Family quiz. Back on the live to win again. Oh god, Ava's back. We'll stump you one day. We'll stump you one day. Right, if you just bear with us while we... Wow. Hello from my bed. Yeah, where are you, Nick? You're meant to be moderating today.
He's in his bed right now.
How dare you, Nick? So Elise should have the invite. Yes, Gomez. So we are doing an Addams Family quiz. Sing.
Oh, am I on?
Yes, you are. Hello.
Yes. Hi.
Hi. Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
Right. Oh, I'm going to have to adjust the angle, otherwise Uncle Fester is not going to be able to be seen. Right, Uncle Fester, come get snug, come get intimate. Right, there we are. So, hello to anyone who is just joining us and is, familiar with William and I. You might have noticed we're not alone this time. So, would you like to introduce yourself, cosplay guest?
Yes, of course I would. I am Elise, and I am here as Wednesday.
All right, so Lisa's going to host a Wednesday Wednesday round for us. William and I prepare around, so I'm going to do a round of Gomez, who I'm dressed as, and Morticia, and then William is going to do Uncle Fester and Pugsley, and then we'll get you to do. So what we'll do is we'll go. I'll do Gomez and Morticia, and then we'll get at least you to do your round, and then we'll finish off with William's rounds because I've learned the hard way that William's rounds are always the hardest on these things.
Go for it.
So William has this thing that he doesn't like to challenge the viewers, he likes to challenge me. But this is a franchise I really don't know that well, minus the '90s movies. So I think I'm guessing you'll be a lot more. I've watched Wednesday, but I'm guessing you're a lot more familiar at least with Wednesday. Yeah. Fantastic.
It's a good few times.
Yeah, brilliant. No, I mean I really enjoyed my watch of it. It was a nice thing. So I'm just looking for my Coca-Cola.
I've seen the start of it. I actually haven't. No, I've seen the end of Wednesday. I haven't seen the start.
It's a bizarre way to start.
Well, I came home and I had nothing to do, and my mum was already halfway through watching it. So
that makes sense. So for anyone, I'll just do a little bit of housekeeping, and then we'll get set with a quiz because we always fanny about so much and end up going overtime. So welcome everyone. So we do live stream quizzes every Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time. I believe, Elise, are you joining us next week for the Batman Villains one as well? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I will be.
Amazing. So you can see behind me, I've got my Riddler stuff ready to go. And then William already has the green hair, which you can't really see right now, but he has green hair. He's doing Joker, so that'll be awesome.
I've got green hair, but it's covered in my French piece.
Yeah, I've had to properly slick back this wig.
Yeah, well, at least you got to when I got bald cap.
Yeah, you were looked for the bald cap for this one. Yeah, this is a thing of sometimes we have to fight over what characters we're going to do, but I called it. My outfit is essentially Gomez already. But yes, we're the Scottish Scooby Gang. If you're joining us and you haven't done one of these quizzes before, we do one of these every Sunday. A lot of you might have been joining us because you saw the Scottish Scooby-Doo is Scottish video. That's why we rebranded this entire account from Hawkeye and Hawkkill to Scottish Scooby Gang. Elise, can you tell us a little bit about your content, please, before we kick off?
Yes, of course. Well, I mostly do cosplays of a variety of different medias, and also I am a makeup artist myself, so I do a lot of different styles of makeup. So one cosplay will be this very neutral, very natural, and then the next minute I'll be in full drag, full face paint. And then
That's
like
all.
1 minute I'll be doing like wee like face up TikToks, sitting having a wee
Yeah.
lip sync, and then the next one I'll be like having full choreography, like
That's amazing.
practice and learned.
So you're a lot more
variety
talented.
queen.
Like I struggle just doing this mustache, let alone anything else makeup wise. I'm awful at, like, it's something I'm trying to get better at. And that's one of the nice things about doing these quizzes is it makes us challenge ourselves with the cosplays that we do. And I did a MCU ranked. Like I ranked the entirety of MCU in cosplay, and that one challenged me to get comfortable with being blue for a video or green. So I'd spend more time trying to paint myself green than I would actually filming. It was crazy.
It takes ages getting on it.
Yeah. For Comic-Con, I was Kit Fisto, and I purposely only painted this part of me and then wore a mask, essentially, for the rest of it.
That is genius.
Because, like, our friend Cammy, he did Darth Maul, and I was in charge of doing the Darth Maul makeup, and I was terrified of getting it wrong. Like,
only if Cammy came to dress up the day.
I know, and he would make... Cammy's tall enough, he'd make an amazing lurch with us.
He's bloody massive.
I did a Darth Maul makeup on myself, and that took about 5 hours.
Oh man!
For getting all the markings painted on, and then the bald cap and all the horns. Oh
god, I've seen a lot. I've seen a bit of your stuff with the complicated makeup, like the anime stuff. So, we do definitely have anime on the list.
Yes.
We've essentially like set aside the next year of these things.
Yeah.
But hopefully we won't get burnt out. Right. Right, so shall we kick off with our first round? So, William, if you're able to get my questions up.
Yeah.
Because my phone is...
Also, Ava said that she forgot to Enid question.
That's no problem. Ava's one of our regular viewers, and she always wins these things.
Yeah.
So, about winning. Obviously, this is an honor system. If you've not played before, we're not going to scrutinize. You know, if you Google it, it's your own... it's yourself, you're cheating. There's no real prize except if you do win, you get to either request a theme for one of these things, and we'll move that up the list, or you get to challenge us to to an individual quiz, and you get to actually challenge William and I, and we'll find another game master. But if it's Ava who's winning, she can go away because she wins all the time.
Yeah, Ava also said that she's been really sick this week, so that's why she couldn't get there.
That's all right. I hope you feel better, Ava.
Yeah, really hope you do feel better.
I had to come straight home from work and get into this costume.
We aren't allowed to request Harry Potter.
Yes, so this is a thing. So obviously, if anyone knows me from like previous content and knows me in real life, I used to be massively into Harry Potter and make wands and everything like that, and it would be such an obvious theme, except I've stepped away from that franchise as a whole because of the whole J.K. Rowling thing. I've had trans friends express to me that they don't feel comfortable, or they feel like people value that fictional world over people's very real identities. So it's something that I just don't want to alienate the trans community. It's a thing that's very, very close to my heart. So it's a group that's very, very close to my heart, and I just don't want to hurt those people. So you can request themes, even if we don't know it. We'll do our research and we'll bring on cosplay guests like Elise who do know it a lot more than us. But that's just one that we'll not do as we're stepping away from that. But we are at the end of this month. We are doing Lord of the Rings, so there will be plenty of fantasy and stuff like that. Cool. Thank you so much. We're on 400 likes already. That's kind of crazy. We've not even started, guys. Right. So honor system. Put your answers in the chat. Keep track of your own scores. Drop your scores at the end. If you win, make sure you're following this account so we can find you and we'll try and follow you back. And then we'll get in contact with you about what theme you want. Because we're very happy, although we've set aside the next year of quizzes, we can move ones up the list. Like last week we did Stranger Things, and that was a fan request. So we're very, very happy to move things up the list. Yeah. So this first round is going to be about Gomez Addams. So in the 90s Addams Family films, so the Addams Family and Addams Family Values, who plays Gomez? So what we'll do is we'll let the chat answer, and then if we don't get answers, at least you get a shot at these questions.
Oh, okay.
when we go back through them.
This is where I'm
so like William sometimes likes to challenge me as well. So
Yeah, I can't see from back there.
Yeah, sorry. We can't really see the chat, and I've stolen William's phone to read my question. So if you're talking to us guys, we can't really see, but
Yeah, I'm having to lean forward as well because I don't have my glasses on.
yeah.
Fester unfortunately doesn't wear glasses.
Yeah.
I've got mine somewhere.
I think I put them back in here.
Okay, good.
In the 90s Addams Family films, who plays Gomez?
Eva says...
Raul Julia is correct. Raul Julia is correct. R.I.P. Of course!
Somebody else said Raul Julia.
Yeah, so that's 1 point. For anyone who said Raul Julia, that's 1 point. Sometimes certain questions you'll get more than 1 point if you add a little bit more detail, or if you make us laugh to an unbridled degree, and then we'll maybe offer comedy points.
That's easy.
Yeah, it's really easy to derail us. Like last time, at least, I'm pretty sure we offered to legally adopt one of our followers.
I love that.
So it went because it was like I couldn't, because they were underage, so it wasn't like I could make a rude joke.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna legally adopt you. If you
I'm your dad now.
There's also some serious thirst trap.
There was our friend Nick. So our friend Nick doesn't cosplay, but he's usually sat either at the back, behind us, or he's off camera somewhere. He's not here in person. He's in the chat somewhere. But people were flirting with him hard last week, and his little brother, which is even more worrying given JJ's underage.
Yeah, that was just a whole other ball game.
That was a strange quiz. In the show Wednesday, who plays Gomez? Ava says, "Hey Nick." I hope he's paying attention.
I don't know, he might be half asleep.
Whose Riddler costume? That is my Riddler costume, and that's next week. So Elise is going to join us next week for our Batman Villains round.
Nick's still alive.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. 1K likes, guys.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, I can't read.
No, 600. 600 likes.
600.
Yeah. But there, thank you, guys. So in Wednesday, who plays Gomez? Luis Guzman is correct. Luis Guzman. Now, the only reason I know who Luis Guzman is apart from this show is because of Community. And if you don't get that reference, watch Community.
The Guzmans. That's it. Also in Canto, it's the last name.
Oh,
Canto,
yeah,
so like,
that's true. Your brain went somewhere very different.
Yeah.
In Community, they have a statue of Luis Guzman. So yes, 1 point for Luis Guzman.
Oh, Grace is back. Hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Grace is back. So Grace
also said Luis Guzman.
Yes. So points for anyone that says Luis Guzman. So if you don't, if the chat don't get the questions right in this round, that's when we'll have a crack at the questions. But we like to give the chat a chance. What has Gomez been doing since he was 5? So this is according to the Addams Family film of the 90s. I'm going to be drawing a lot from that because I think Elise is, I'm guessing you draw quite heavily from Wednesday, the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've tried to, not step on your toes too much of that. And my frame of reference is most of the 90s films. So I've...
yeah, and I've got something from everything.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of everything.
A lot of my questions are kind of like a mix of...
Yeah.
I've got a few 60s. As well?
Yeah.
A few of the old 60s, a couple 90s.
Yeah, I found some fun facts.
Yeah. See, I love how I'm half dressed as Vestor and half dressed as Palpatine.
Yeah, you are very much more Palpatine.
Yeah. It's given very Palpatine.
Unlimited power!
So what has Gomez been doing since he was 5? He has been smoking, specifically smoking cigars. But yes, well done, smoking. Mother insisted on it. What is the name of the dance of brotherly love that Gomez invites Fester to join him in? So what is the name?
Good thing I didn't write that.
I know, I was genuinely wondering if you were going to write this question. What is the name of the dance of brotherly love that Gomez invites Fester to join him in? The Mamushka!
Yeah, Mamushka.
Of which we will now demonstrate.
No!
You need to do the Mamushka now.
Well, apparently William's got a thing about me throwing knives at him, so...
Get up.
Yeah.
Coward. William doesn't want me to throw knives at him.
No.
I mean, it's fair, because I have genuine, elven weapons and swords in this flat, and I have cut my head open, I've cut my friend's hand open with them. Every New Year's, the weapons come off the walls.
Okay, so
It's
you're a hazard then.
yes, I am a hazard to myself and or others.
Sounds fair. Me too.
This is one of the reasons I stopped drinking. It's because I'm a fucking menace. But yes, the mamushka is correct. The mamushka. In the show Wednesday, who was Gomez accused of murdering? I don't want to be in Paul's flat. Yeah, you don't. It's lethal. You enter this flat, hopefully with your will and testament in order.
Yeah, this is literally cosplay heaven in here.
It is, but it's also like, you'll be glad to know, guys, that I've started buying LARP foam swords rather than real swords.
Yeah, they're all on the wall there. So for Lord of the Rings,
you'll get to see the weapons collection for the Lord of the Rings one.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it already. Shadows of Evil Character. Garrett Gates is correct. Now I always read that as I always heard it as Gareth Gates, as in the guy who does Spirit in the Sky. Up to the Spirit in the Sky. And I'm like, Gomez, how could you? But Garrett Gates is correct. That's another point. Now, here's a fun one. So there's 2 points available for this one. In the 1960s show, who played Gomez, and which famous actor is that actor the father of? So it's a fun little bit of trivia. So you guys are doing well on this. You guys are doing well on this round. So the chat is actually, we did the A team and that was a very niche one where we just entertained ourselves. But for like the Stranger Things one and this one and Ava managed to kick my ass at a Scooby-Doo quiz, which I didn't think was physically possible. I was very annoyed. I'm just here for the vibes. I have no idea.
Fair enough.
That's fair. So who played Gomez in the 1960s show? So even if you can't name the actor who played Gomez, can you name the connection, the interesting connection between him and a famous actor of today? John Astin and Sean Astin, correct. So John Astin is Gomez, and he is the father of Samwise motherfucking Gamgee from Lord of the Rings, Sean Astin. Which I love as a bit of trivia. Question 7. What is Gomez's middle name? So what is Gomez's middle name? This is according to the wiki. I don't know if it sometimes, depending on versions, it contradicts each other, but if you put something in the chat that isn't the answer, then I'll fact check it and I'll double check. But what is...
I'm listening to One Direction with
Florencia.
I need to pay more attention.
yes, right.
I love your friend Steven.
Steven, just Steven.
Steven Adams.
That would be such a basic bitch answer. Correct. Florencia is correct. You guys are nerds. I like to insult our audience because it's my favorite. It's my favorite part of this. It's just.
I have to calm down insulting my audience because I've been banned too many times.
Oh God! See, I'm actually shocked. In all our talk of like whoring out Nick and illegally adopting our viewers, I'm surprised we haven't been banned. To be honest, it is a miracle.
They just love us that much.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's amazing. To be fair, I'm shocked that TikTok even allowed that video of ours to go viral, given it has naughty words in it. Actually, the videos, like I when I first started this account, I swore I was never going to swear. Like I swore I was going to keep it kid friendly, and the few videos I've sworn in are the ones that get little hits. I'm like, how is that?
Don't want to go viral, that go viral.
I'm like, this is not good for my kid-friendly brand.
What part of Scotland are you from?
Edinburgh. Whereabouts are you, Elise?
Glasgow.
Glasgow
gang.
At some point, we should organise to do a Addams family photo shoot at some point, all together. Because we did a Scooby Doo one at this church, and the church was owned by the same guy who owned the Mystery Machine.
That would work.
And I'm just thinking, if we can get in contact with him, that might be a good place to go for Addams Family.
That would be.
Because it's like you've fully got the graveyard and the crypt and everything.
I just got back from a photo shoot as Wednesday, like before coming on here.
That's
We were
so
in, like, an old graveyard, like an old 1800s graveyard. It was great.
That is dedication. That is sheer dedication. I was very impressed with that, to be honest. Here's one that's quite appropriate for this account. There's a clue for you. In 1972, Gomez and the other members of the Addams Family crossed over with which animated property?
Oh, I wonder.
I wonder which one this would be.
Grace, this is sneaky points here. You
Yeah.
Get this one.
We're in the. What was that? I've missed whatever conversation Nick and Grace are having. Are you flirting in the chat, guys? People need to stop flirting with Nick. It's genuinely making me slightly
Wait,
jealous.
what was the question?
The question is, in 1972, Gomez and the other members of the Addams Family crossed over with which animated property?
Yep, and about TikTok is a major clue.
Yes, if you've been paying attention to this account, it's a major clue.
No one's answering. I guess it's just going to remain a mystery, innit?
Honestly,
Oh.
honestly, that's another clue, remaining a mystery. Mystery.
I'm so proud of that one. Oh my god.
Now, guys, how the fuck would I know that? Scooby-Doo, people. Yes!
Scooby-Doo,
Yes! Point for your Grace.
The account name should be a huge motherfucking clue, guys. Yes, Mystery Incorporated, yes. Scooby-Doo. Well done. What does Gomez commonly and affectionately refer to Morticia as, and what does it mean? So he has a few different nicknames, but the most common one that I've found. What does Gomez commonly refer to Morticia as, and what does it mean? I love the relationship between Gomez and Morticia because no matter how sadistic they are, they never turn on each other. They never
no. Gomez is just such a simp, and I love him.
Yeah, he is. He's such a simp, and it's just how to have the healthiest kinks possible, and they are the masters of consent, and they are goals. They are absolute goals.
Very much goals.
What does Gomez commonly refer to Morticia as?
Ava said Caramia.
Caramia, and it means beautiful. Yep. Beautiful or my beloved is what I've got written down. But yes, Caramia.
Yep. Ava / Avashi also got that.
Yay! Well
if
done.
I pronounced that wrong, I apologize.
Yep. Beautiful or my beloved. I'll accept either because I'm genuinely not up to scratch on my languages. This is a funny one. I would be shocked if anyone gets this on that. I don't even know what version this is from. I believe it's from the 60s show, but I genuinely could be wrong on that. When mentoring Pugsley on how to woo a lady, what are the 3 steps that Gomez gives him?
I was actually going to write that. I'm glad I didn't know.
So, when mentoring Pugsley on how to woo a lady, what are the 3 steps? I'm genuinely curious if anyone gets this. I'll be shocked if anyone gets this.
It's really annoying because I've seen clips of that exact scene and I'm like, what are they? What are they?
Is it from the 60s show or what's it from?
I'm pretty sure it is the 60s show, yeah. The 60s?
Yeah.
If you don't know, have a guess.
Yeah, just write random bullshit and you might land on it somehow.
It's Addams Family, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Like 2 of them are normal, decent pieces of advice, and then the other one's batshit insane.
As it should be.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we will. Yeah, that is a tough one. Yeah, I just saw it on the wiki. I'm like, I'm gonna have to put that in. So I'll just go through. I think you guys got most of these answers. I'll just rattle through them. We'll come back to the last question, and then we'll move on to the Morticia round. So in the 90s, Addams Family films, who plays Gomez Addams as Raul Julia? 1 point. In Wednesday, who plays Gomez Addams? Luis Guzman. 1 point.
Grace said my guess isn't PG, so I can't say it.
I'll give it a shot.
Give it a shot, Grace.
What has Gomez been doing since he was 5 years old? That is smoking cigars. Mother insisted. What is the name of the dance of brotherly love that Gomez invites Fester to join him in? That is the Mamushka. In Wednesday, who was Gomez accused of murdering? That is Garrett Gates. Question 6. Who played Gomez in the 60s show? And which famous actor is he the father of? So this is worth 2 points. And that is John Aston played Gomez. And he is the father of Sean Aston, who played Samwise motherfucking Gamgee. It is a common Tolkien piece of trivia that Samwise Gamgee's middle name is motherfucking. Common Tolkien things overlooked, I find.
I feel like Gomez would say the 3 things of passion, commitment, and blood.
That's a pretty good guess, and but it's far more weird than that. But I mean, those are the basic principles of the thing. What is Gomez's middle name? I'm impressed you guys got this. It's Florencia. In 1972, Gomez and the Addams Family crossed over with which animated property? That is, of course, our Lord and Savior, Scooby-Doo. What does Gomez commonly refer to Morticia as, and what does it mean? Cara mia, or my beloved, or beautiful? When mentoring Pugsley on how to woo a lady, what are the 3 steps? That is raising an eyebrow, giving a smile, and throwing a live Wolverine at a lady. Those are the 3 steps.
I mean, I've been dating my partner for 7 years, and I did just that. And
oh, brilliant! I mean, maybe that's not going wrong.
There we go. Just throw a live Wolverine. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm going wrong on my dates.
Yeah.
That's why none of my Tinder dates work out. I don't bring a live Wolverine with me.
No, you need to bring a live Wolverine.
Okay, fantastic, guys. So
that would win me over.
Honestly, just for the guts of it thing. Although then you just have a pet Wolverine, which would be pretty cool, actually.
Yes.
Okay, let's go on to a Morticia round, and then we'll take a break. We'll move on to Wednesday's round after that, and we'll get Elise just to talk about her content a little bit more, just for anyone joining the stream.
Ava asked, "Have you watched Marley and Me?"
Have I watched Marley and Me, the really sad doggy film?
I used to watch.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of cosplaying as Rey Skywalker from Star Wars.
That's a really good choice. Yes. That's a very anyone from Star Wars is instantly iconic.
I'm a Rey stan. Love her.
Yeah. No, we had some lovely. Actually, tell you what, if you are doing that, let us know, because we actually want to repeat our Star Wars quiz, and we'd love to have someone come on. To do like a round on the sequel trilogy, because we're sort of more afraid with the originals and the prequels.
My soulmate is Kylo Ren.
Ben Swallow.
That man.
And Grace says a really sad doggy film. Ha ha ha. Good summary.
Yeah, it is. That is a really good summary of Marley and Me. But no, genuinely, that's a really good idea. And if anyone tries to give you flack for liking Rey, tell them to go fuck themselves. Rey is the best part of some really bad films. But that's another discussion to be had. Rey is awesome. I don't think the writing did any of those characters any justice. But right, we'll move on to Morticia. What is Morticia's maiden name? So before she marries into the Addams family, what is Morticia's maiden name?
Nichols said, "I'm going to Capital Sci-Fi Con next Saturday."
That's awesome. I don't think I'm going, just because I've got a wedding rehearsal. Unfortunately, I was thinking of going. Are you going, Elise? To the
no. The first con I'll be at is Rycon.
Oh, really? Yeah. I've never done Rycon.
Cannot be bothered.
Well, for the Sci-Fi Con, we were actually invited for the.
We did get an invite to come with the Mystery Machine and actually sort of be like one of the sort of things there, but unfortunately, the guy who owns the Mystery Machine it isn't available. And I think that would really be the draw. Like us coming in and screaming "you cosplay" would be one thing,
Yeah,
but I
with
think
the Mystery Machine, yeah.
the Mystery Machine would be the draw. I mean, I think that's partly why that video went as viral as it did, was because we were in the graveyard. We had the Mystery Machine. We had all the pieces there. So what is Morticia's maiden name? That is Frump. Correct. Frump is correct. It's really not as elegant as I thought it would be, to be honest.
Somebody's on there is called the Dark Knight.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Well, we're doing a Batman villains quiz next week.
Heath Ledger gang, let's go.
Yeah. In the 1990s films, which actress plays Morticia? So, in the 90s films, which actress plays Morticia? Oh, Poison Ivy! Oh, Poison Ivy would be awesome. Let us know what you've been doing.
Now Grace is listening.
Celine Dion. Honestly, put on some gothic stuff, some My Chemical Romance, something. Get you in the mood for this.
Get some Bauhaus going. Get some Sanchez and Bauhaus. You're sorted.
Angelica. I'll give you half a point for Angelica, which is correct. Can you get...
Nathan says Catherine Zeta-Jones.
It's not Catherine Zeta-Jones. It feels like it kind of should be. Angelica is half a point if you can give me her second name.
There we go.
Huston, yes. Whatever. I don't know.
Angelica Huston so much.
Yeah, correct, guys.
Yeah, she's amazing. Like,
what are we doing? An Addams Family quiz.
This is an Addams Family quiz you've just stumbled into, and we're doing a Morticia round. So, if you're interested, if you're just joining, we do cosplay quizzes every single Sunday. This is Elise. She's joining us. Which is absolutely awesome, and she'll be joining us next week for our Batman Villains one as well. So it's really nice. Yeah, so hopefully the more that you guys share this and join us, we can get cosplay guests to come join us more often, which would be awesome. And yeah, absolutely, we hopefully, because we're both Scottish based, at least we can collaborate in person at some point or meet at Comic-Con.
That'd be great.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, I think an Addams Family photo shoot would be really good fun. We just gotta get in contact with Greg. I still want to steal his A-Team van at some point, but that's another thing. Right, yes. Question 3. What is Morticia's sister called?
Uncle Fester
on fleek.
I'll be doing my questions in the chat because I don't have 1,000 followers yet.
Yeah, that was the thing that really screwed us up on the Star Wars one. Was poor William got in his cosplay, and it was the first time we were sort of not in the same room because some fucker had gone home for the holidays. So we would definitely want to redo Star Wars at some point.
Ava says Ophelia.
Ophelia is correct. Well done. Ophelia is the name of Morticia's sister. It's really hard to say. In the 1960s show, who plays Morticia? So in the 60s show, who plays Morticia? I'm just going off the fact that I'm just going off honor that you're not Googling these things, but honestly.
Grace, conveniently enough, I'm also guessing Ophelia.
Honestly, we're not even... Give yourself the point, Grace, because we have no way of...
No, she said, just kidding, don't count that. So,
I would have just taken it and run, Grace.
Take it and run.
This isn't bloody Mastermind, we don't care. So that is... what was the question? Oh yeah, in the 60s show, who plays Morticia?
Carolyn Jones.
Correct indeedy. Well done. Number 5. According to Wednesday, what does Morticia apply to her face instead of makeup? So according to Wednesday, as in the character, not the show. According to Wednesday, what does Morticia apply to her face instead of makeup?
Ancestors' ashes.
That's a really good answer.
Yeah.
To which I don't. That's not what I have written down, but that is more applicable.
I can.
Anyway.
I'm trying to think. In the animated movie and
That
like
might-
the newer ones,
honestly-
I think that was something.
Do you want to fact check that quickly? Do you want to like? Well, tell you what, we're going to do a fact check because it's not what I have written down off the wiki, but that genuinely sounds like it's more right than what I have written down.
Funny enough, I actually had a makeup related question in my wee noggin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like thinking them off the top of my head because my iPad is dead and
Oh, wow, that's
getting
good.
thinking. So whenever I ask a question, I'm going to have to quickly like check to see if I actually know the answer myself.
Yeah, that's the hard bit. Like, especially for this one because I don't really know it as well, so I'm having to like constantly fact check things. Whereas like for something like Lord of the Rings, I should know a little bit more. I think for next week, I'm just going to make my round just actual riddles. Just to mess with people, because I feel like that's the appropriate. I've actually got little envelopes with question marks on them. So I've actually got little riddles in there, so I'm gonna use that.
No,
Oh, you're just getting makeup tutorials now, aren't
I can't actually find it, but I heard something similar about that, but I might be completely
The answer I had was baking powder, according to the wiki. But we will fact check that. Baking powder. Baking powder
Ava
is.
got it.
Ava got it. Well done. But honestly, ancestors ashes sounds so right for the Addams family. I kind of want that to be the answer, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I can't really find it, but
It's fine. If it's not coming up immediately. William was frantically fact checking for me. Because this is why Nick's usually useful, because he does all this behind the scenes stuff. But somebody's in bed right now. I feel like in the musical they mentioned that they very much could. To be honest, I'm not familiar. Are you familiar with the musical, at least?
Not very. I've listened over it once or twice, and I almost got the opportunity to do the makeup backstage for it.
Really?
Yeah, but they turned me down.
Oh,
They
that's
got someone else.
But still to get the.
Like I had the application and stuff like that sent out, and then they were like, "Yeah, no, never mind. Sorry, we've got someone else."
yeah,
Like,
I'm not too sure. Can't remember.
At least you sort of had your foot in the door.
yeah, I've done makeup for that theatre a while ago for Jesus Christ Superstar as well. So I'm like,
Wow, that's awesome.
Y'all know me. I've done your makeup before. Please.
Yeah. Oh.
They
You'll
don't
just have to-
deserve me. They don't deserve me.
You should just look at your TikTok and just go like, look at that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like, there's my audition.
Look at my face.
Yeah. Who needs a portfolio when you have TikTok?
I just went to see
Exactly.
Sister Act at the King's Theatre, and it was amazing.
Oh, that does sound good. Actually, seeing
Yeah.
that live does sound good. I've seen the movie. I've never seen the musical. That sounds like a good time. When forced to work, so this is in the Addams Family film from the 90s. A lot of my questions are. When forced to work in a nursery or a kindergarten, what story does Morticia tell the children, and from which character's perspective? So we'll have 2 points for this. Which story and from which character's perspective? You're in London. Ooh, you went to London, Eva. Because
They thought it was an
they thought it was a
religious.
religious musical. Yeah, I
Oh.
can see someone making that mistake. To be honest, that's funny.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sister Act is not.
I mean, it like
Kind of,
it's
but-
like It's not like it's overly not religious. It's not like It's not like taking kids to see Avenue Q thinking it's going to be like the Muppets. That would be a fuck up. But that is exactly what a school would do.
My school took us to see Shrek the musical.
Shrek the musical is so good. Shrek the musical is underrated.
I'm going to see
Honestly,
Five Nights at
it's
Freddy's
so good.
movie when it comes out. I am too, because I'm
Yes,
excited
same.
for that one.
Well, the Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, what's bizarre, because I work with kids, and a lot of them mention, like, really young kids, like 3 to 5, and they mention they've been playing Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like that. I'm like, have you actually, or have you just seen so many, like, memes and videos about it? And it's like one of these things of, like, surely you'd shit your pants when you played that.
I do Twitch, and I've just bought the new game, the Security Breach game, so I'm very tempted to play it actually on stream.
You should, and you should plug it on these. You should plug your Twitch.
I will at some
That's like the
point.
first time you've mentioned that. You need to.
No, I mentioned it last
Oh,
week.
did you? Oh, you need to. You need to plug your shit.
I don't remember all my social media. Come on.
So, did we get an answer to? We got distracted.
No, we didn't get an answer. Well, we got Nicole had put in, no, not Nicole, Ava, or Ava 2 as they like to be called, put in an answer, but it is not correct.
So what? When forced to work in a kindergarten or nursery, what story does Morticia tell, and from which character's perspectives? That's worth 2 points, guys. Once you get the story, it's really easy to get the second point, if that makes sense. Hansel and Gretel from The Poor Witch.
Ava 1,
Yeah.
there we go.
The Poor Witch is correct. What do Morticia and Gomez name their third-born and their baby in Addams Family Values? So in Addams Family Values, what do Morticia and Gomez name their baby? You have a fun fact about this, which I didn't know.
Yes. Is he your dad with the red jacket?
Yes, I am Daddy. I am Daddy Gomez.
He is dad. He is father.
For the makeup question, by the way, the answer is baking powder. After looking at 5 times, right? We'll go with baking powder. Yeah. Although I want to find out because the ashes one, it seems like a few people thought that was the case. Because so I think that's maybe in a different version.
I remember in the
as a better joke.
I remember in the animated movie when she was doing her is it eyeshadow?
Right.
She used black and said she pretty sure she took it out of the urn.
Right. And that genuinely sounds right. So honestly, for the sake of this, we're going to accept either answer.
Grace says pubert.
Pubert is correct.
Ava Vashi says puber admina. I can't read that.
I assume they mean Adams, but
yeah,
unless that's their middle name, I don't know. But pubert is correct. In Wednesday, I hope this isn't crossing over with any of your questions, at least. But in Wednesday, what supernatural gift does Wednesday inherit from Morticia? So in Wednesday, what supernatural gift does Wednesday inherit from Morticia? Is that a new thing for Wednesday that they wrote that with that power? Or is that a power that they've always had?
We need Nick to moderate. People are so weird. Yeah, he's supposed to be here moderating, but I mean...
Yeah, no, I seen that really weird comment. I'm like, girl, no. But yeah, no, I think the whole power thing is new. Like, Morticia and Grandmama was always like a kind of witchy.
Yes, they've always had witchy vibes.
We'd never seen any powers. It was always just
visions are in the chat.
Visions is correct. Visions. Number 9. In Wednesday, Morticia was captain of what team at Nevermore and a member of what secret society? So there's 2 points for you. What was she the captain of? And what was she a member of? What secret society was she a member of?
Yeah. Here's a fun fact. Firestar actually never went to Nevermore.
No.
It was one of the only ADDAMS fan members to not go.
Yeah. He did visit.
He visited, but he never actually
walked in on them fucking or something.
Not the Riverdale reference.
I have never seen Riverdale. Have you guys seen that there's a fan-made Mystery Incorporated Scooby-Doo show on YouTube, which honestly tonally is probably shockingly like Riverdale, but it's actually good from the one episode that they've released.
Yep. Ava Vash says, I don't have a Scooby. Yes, well, we do.
The fact that was an arm's reach, you got so lucky there. The fact that was an arm's reach. Yeah, you're never far from any Scooby-Doo stuff in this one.
Fencing and Nightshade Society.
Fencing is the team she was a captain of, and Nightshade Society, that's 2 points. And question 10. What other supernatural... this follows on from our conversation. What other supernatural skill does Morticia possess in multiple different iterations of the Addams family. So I'll accept kind of two different terms, but it's basically the same ability. So what other supernatural skill does Morticia possess in multiple versions? Ava's smashing this. She always does this.
Grace says I might have to pop out soon, but I'll hopefully be back before you guys are done.
Okay, no problem, Grace.
No
Thank
problem,
you very much.
Grace.
Thank you for
Thank you.
coming and joining. We really
Thanks
appreciate
for coming on with us.
you tuning in and getting involved. So what other supernatural skill does Morticia possess in multiple versions?
Is Nick still alive?
I don't know.
I have not even seen him in the chat.
Everyone send Nick flirty messages. See if he's paying attention.
Oh, just so you guys know, he's 6'4", in case you get that. He's like that.
Yeah.
There we go, he's back.
Nick is a tall boy. I am hobbit.
Sure, yeah, he's there.
I am hobbit size. So.
Best, are you wearing a bald cap? Yes, because I am not shaving my hair. It is not happening. Yeah.
I'm thinking of cosplaying Morticia for Halloween. You should. You absolutely should. That'd be amazing.
I did Morticia for Halloween in like 2019, I think.
Oh, that's amazing.
6'5", get right. Oh, shut up now. No, you grow every an inch every week.
He's been drinking Emdraft. What other supernatural skill does Morticia possess in multiple versions?
Someone had to put in an answer.
Oh.
Ava did.
I'm like 5'8", so I'm really not. Like,
yeah, I'm 5'8" as well. 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, yeah, it's nice. Like that's the one thing. Like you and I can essentially share like shoe size.
Yeah, but clothes on the other hand,
clothes
no,
not so much.
I'm just fatter.
Yeah, well, yeah. Basically, William has to pillage my cosplay collection all the time to do these quizzes. We need to expand. We need to get ones that fit you.
I'm 5 foot.
Hobbit side.
I'm 5'2". I'm
5'4". Ava.
Join the hobbits.
Produce electricity.
That's Fester, I believe. Don't want to give away too much. The answer I've got here is necromancy or seance.
How about controlling spiders? She makes spider bridges and everything.
Does she?
She does, and I think it's the animated one.
Oh.
They go across the hole and there's a spider bridge.
The old comic as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Get your arachnophobic.
Oh, well, if anyone puts spiders, then you get a point,
Get
apparently.
your arachnophobic.
Right, okay, let's go with Elise. Elise, we're just short kings.
Yeah, Nicole says create
Let's go.
smoke from her body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
Right, okay, before we do your round, Elise, if you could just tell everyone about you and your content that you do, just for anyone joining you.
Yeah, of course. For everyone that's new, my name is Elise, as you can kind of see from my little screen there. I'm a makeup artist and a cosplayer. I've been cosplaying for 7 years now. I don't know, a long time. I'm a seasoned queen. I also do dance, so I'm part of an idol group as well. Who we all get into cosplay, and we have our little dance performances and stuff as well.
That's awesome.
I've got I do a variety of different series. Currently a lot of my cosplays are from Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss.
Oh yeah.
2 big series that I'm currently into. Also, suggestion for another quiz night.
Yeah, I'd have to definitely do my research on that, but yeah. That one might be one of the ones we were discussing this with a few of our quiz teams, that we might have to age gate certain ones.
Yeah, no, that one would need an age restriction.
Given the jokes and the content, because I've seen the first episode of Has Been Hotel, and that was one where I'm like, Yeah, and that's we were thinking of doing BoJack Horseman. I'm like, mostly just because of the topics that show covers.
Yeah,
it's like heavy trigger warnings and heavy age gate, I think, for that one.
Yeah. I would love the BoJack one though. That would be everything.
Yeah. Ava Vash says this quiz makes me feel like the jacket behind you. And Ava says that I don't have a Scooby comment deserves comedic point.
It does indeed, and so does grabbing Scooby. That deserves. Right, perfect. Not Chadwick Boseman, BoJack Horseman. Right,
We should do My Hero Academia. Actually, for anime, I will be doing that, and I will be dressing up as Katsuki Bakugo.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So, yes, I will be.
Yeah. The anime one, because I think you said at least you were interested in that one as well.
Yeah.
We discussed everyone picking an anime and doing a topic. I may or may not be skiving that one. I may or may not have an event on. If I don't have an event on, I'll probably do Death Note. But if I do have an event on, then William will be able to host, and he'll be able to. He's got access. William's got access to the account, so he'll be able to host and let you on and do all that stuff.
If I can't go Bakugo, I will definitely go Himiko Toga, and I will dress up in the whole Yandere outfit.
I haven't seen a lot of anime, to be honest.
I have like this whole top and trousers of just pictures of Himiko Toga, but it kind of looks like those do you know the anime top you find where it's like different faces?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Is that the Ahigo faces?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh no.
But that's kind of what Himiko Toga does, because her quirk is blood. Well, it's not blood.
It's not blood that Ahigo's all about.
Transforming into people, but she needs blood to do that. So.
Alright. You know, whatever floats your goat.
Yeah,
right,
I
okay.
have a few ideas for the anime one as well.
That's awesome. I will try and make that one. But if not, then you guys can come.
Nicole says she will cosplay as Aizawa Shota Aizawa.
Again, you're saying names that don't mean much to me personally, but I will do my research.
By Aizawa, you mean the teacher, right?
Yeah, the teacher in My Hero.
That's Aizawa, the caterpillar. Just dress up in a caterpillar.
Honestly, I was genuinely tempted for the Pixar one to get a massive sleeping bag and be Heimlich, the caterpillar, and go, one day I will be a beautiful butterfly.
Well, Mr. Aizawa, he's got a habit of lying down in like this caterpillar sleeping bag.
I might get a sleeping bag and be Heimlich. Maybe if I do that like cosplay ranking challenge for Pixar, that's what I'll do for Bug's Life, is just be Heimlich the caterpillar.
I want your beautiful butterfly.
Right, at least before we get derailed again, because
a Bug's Life, please.
Yes, of course.
We'll do your round.
Alright, okay. Well, the answer's kind of been given away a little bit for this one.
Sorry.
No, your prize's fault. So I've had to change up the question a little bit. So, in the animated film, or not specifically, in the animated film promotion, what is it that Wednesday uses as a base for her makeup?
Oh.
Initially, my question was eyeshadows, but that was the that was the ancestors one.
I am part Japanese, you can tell since my name.
She, yeah. Ava says ashes.
This is not ashes.
Again, it feels like it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was her eyeshadow. It was the ashes of her ancestors.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so yeah.
A slight hint for this is that it is an actual makeup product.
Oh. The blood of the innocent.
Oh, Grace, your bestie's here. She's back.
The thing used by clowns.
Yep. What is the thing? What is the thing? I can give you not milk.
Oh, that would be upsetting, just dunking your face in milk.
Yeah. That's a good technique used though.
White base.
I can give you the white base. It's close. Very, very close.
I'll tell you what, if you move on to the next question, we'll come back, we'll rattle through. If no one gets it, we'll rattle through it as a second go over.
I mean, I don't mind giving Ava that one.
Okay.
Because the answer was the powder used by circus clowns.
Oh,
no, it's birthday clowns. So
nice.
Basically the same. Okay. This one's easy. Giving you a really easy one right after a kind of hard one. Who plays Wednesday in the series Wednesday? Ridiculously easy if you don't get this.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Come out for that rock right now. There we go.
Jenna Ortega, yeah.
My brain's blanked. Oh no. But yeah, Jenna Ortega, that is correct.
G asked Grace, what points have you got on our skull?
Yeah,
Two?
yeah. Last quiz, they teamed up and became quite a powerful team. So
Yeah, I think they've got 2 or 3. I think.
yeah. You've got a fair. I've lost. I'm not counting each other's points, so keep track of your own points, guys.
She's also in Screen 5 and 6.
Is she?
She is. Okay, so my next question is a very specific one. In the 1990s Addams Family movie, what object does Morticia replace? Wait, wording that weirdly. What does... Brain's not working for a word right now. In the 1990s Addams Family movies, what does Morticia take away from Wednesday and replace with after finding out that she is going to use it on her brother?
Yeah. So what object does she take, and what object does she replace it with?
What does she take, and then what does she replace it with?
Right.
So this is a two-pointer.
Hey, I do remember this scene. I think I know the answer. Pretty sure that's what my sister used to do to me. Just why are you preying on my downfall?
2 or 3.
Yeah, that's a bit savage, William.
And when am I not the savage?
Yeah,
person
that's
in the
true.
group?
So Nick's the hot one. I'm the nice one. You're the asshole of the group.
I am the comedic asshole. I'm here for comedy relief.
Don't make me be the voice of reason. It's not a good look on me. So, yeah, what object does Morticia confiscate off Wednesday, and what does she replace it with? Was the...
Nick says I'm hot. And Ava said, is it a chainsaw?
No, it is not a chainsaw.
Grace said a guillotine.
They do muck around with... They do muck around with the guillotine in the movie.
They do,
but
yeah.
Nick, I ain't hot. A lot of the commenters last week would disagree with you on that one, Nick, I'll tell you.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah,
but...
you and your entire family apparently are just... The thirst was real for Nick last week. Not a guillotine. Although
no,
they do
not.
They do muck around with
Shh, we don't want to alert them.
it.
Well, the thirst trap. Oh, Nick's little brother last week. Which one? There was 3.
There was three of the demons. We had a running joke that every time a new brother came in the room, like, they're multiplying!
Grace says, is it a crossbow?
It is not a crossbow.
It's a good guess, though.
It is, actually.
Again, it's one of those things where they're... I think, again, there's a scene where they are fooling around
no,
with...
they do mess about with a crossbow as well.
Yes,
I
especially.
can hint it in kind of saying it's a general household item. Most people might have them.
I believe the scene takes place in the kitchen.
Mm.
If that helps anyone.
Bleach.
Wow. Even for the Addams family, that's fucking dark. Wait, what's the question? I didn't pay attention. Do you want to...
Ava says no.
Now that I've actually managed to wrap my head around speaking words. The question was, in the 1990s Addams Family, what item does Morticia confiscate from Wednesday when she finds out she's going to use it on her brother? And what does she replace it with?
I believe Ava is correct
Yes,
on the fact that
that's 1 point.
The knife gets confiscated, but what does she replace it with? Because parenting is all about upping the ante.
Grace says a mallet.
It's not a mallet.
Nope, not quite a mallet. The first one is a knife, so she has a big knife taken off of her.
If the chat doesn't get this, I've got a guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the theme. It's just not coming in my brain.
A hammer. I don't think it's a hammer. My guess, am I allowed to guess?
Go for it.
Is it a meat cleaver?
Yes, it is.
It's a meat cleaver.
It's another type of knife.
Yeah, it's basically just a bigger, fuckier
It's
knife.
a butcher knife.
Yeah. Yeah. A feather. Tickle him.
She just tickles him to death. You know what? She probably would.
Yeah, honestly, that's more torturous than the knife. I'd take the knife.
Yeah. I think I would rather take a knife than be tickled.
Yeah.
So my next question: how many questions are we supposed to have? Because I'm just
if you do 10, like if you've got 10, we'll go with 10.
Because I'm just like spitting random things off the top of my head.
We'll go for 10. We'll go for 10, or as many as you can come up with, and then we'll do Williams 2 rounds.
Perfect. Okay, so where does Wednesday get her name from? Easy one, maybe.
I do remember this.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact phrase, but I know what you're on about. Yes, I remember this. I'm just gonna quickly. You entertain the masses. I'm going to the bathroom.
I'm not that entertaining. Fine, I'll just deadpan into the camera.
I'll deadpan. Oh, I should read the chat actually. Ava, yes, you're right.
Yep. Because it's that wee poem thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was supposed to. Comes from Old English origin, where they thought that if you were born on a Wednesday, you're gonna have a really bad life, really bad or really short life. I'll wait till Gomez gets back before thinking the next one. Gives me time to think about another one as well.
Let's just hope it's not taking too long.
Did we get the answer?
Yes, we did.
Yay! Budge.
Fester staring into my soul. Please help. Dr. Locker says, what are you supposed to be? Fester and Gomez and Spam.
And we've got Wednesday.
And Wednesday. I'm a very smiley Wednesday. I've not.
You are.
It's just it's a thing. I'm like on the camera. I'm like, hi. Okay, so wait a minute.
Fair play. That's actually a really good costume.
Thank you.
Totally not using a Jedi role, but being fucking Palpatine.
Emperor Palpatine and Clark Gable are our costumes.
Unlimited power.
I cosplay Palpatine once years ago. Like,
Fester staring. Ready to go. Okay, hold on.
Oh no.
You can't even see your eyes.
Just wait until William's in full Joker mode. That's when it gets scary.
I'm also taking part in a staring contest.
I'm not. I refuse to be part of this.
My light's too bright for me to actually keep my eyes open for very long.
Okay, this is genuinely getting quite sinister now. Quit it. Quit it. I forgot what question we're even on.
We're on, because I'm checking my notes app. 1, 2, 3. We're on question 5.
Question 5.
Sorry, my camera froze for a second. My phone's low in battery.
That's alright.
So, in Wednesday, when was Nevermore Academy founded? This is a bit of a difficult one.
Oh, that's a hard one.
That is a really hard one.
Are you looking for a very specific year? Or a century? Or what? How specific are you wanting?
I don't know.
I mean, you could ask for the year if you want. Ava's pretty good at getting these ones.
If
Like
you want to do specific year
Finally,
or century and decade.
I'll tell you what, if you get the century, 1 point. If you get the century and decade, 2 points. If you get the exact year, 3 points. How about that?
Oh,
everyone's like, "Well, you
Ava's
like
got 3
please."
points straight away.
What was that? 3 points.
Yeah.
Jesus, Ava, at least give people a chance. I was about to guess there.
Everyone was like, "Everybody, William, blink, please."
Yeah, that was genuinely quite scary.
Yeah, the joys when you're learning impressions and things like that. For characters like this, you gotta learn to keep your eyes open.
So that's one of the challenges. If you're ever like playing dead, try and keep your eyes open. It's far more sinister than closing your eyes.
Oh yeah.
It's like if you're ever on stage and like always take advantage of like if someone's kneeling down as your character to mourn your loss, wait until their hair covers your face and then take the opportunity to blink.
Yeah. William, you're giving Gollum vibes. I can do a Gollum impression.
Maybe that should be your character for Lord of the Rings.
No, because then I'd have to wear a fucking diaper.
Yes, it's a loincloth.
We're not doing that.
Look, whatever floats you go.
But if you want,
you know what? Tell you what, if you support us financially on coffee, the prize will be that William will just wear a loincloth on that live stream.
If you want to see my Gollum impression, I've got on actually my channel. I'll just put like hi in the chat, and then you can go see it after live or whatever.
Yeah, please support William and support Nick as well, who's in the chat somewhere.
So I've put hi in the chat if anybody wants to follow me, anything like that.
Yeah. At the end of the quiz, we'll go through all the social media and housekeeping and things like that. We'll do that.
Okay, Grace actually got to do that.
I need to follow myself as well.
Yeah.
Nick, go say something so that I can follow you, please.
Oh, Nick said hi.
Yep, Nick said hi in the chat.
Awesome. So, Nick does a lot of very important mental health conversations for mental health.
Male mental
content.
health.
Yeah, especially like, talking about the fact that the male suicide rate is really, really high and things like that. And then William does a mixture of stuff. So he cosplays like me. You'll see him, trying out a bunch of cosplays. You'll see him trying out different makeup, techniques and things like that. And you'll see a lot of voice impressions on his account as well.
Yeah, the funny thing, I love doing Star Wars.
Yeah, that was shockingly good. But also, if you're interested about who William is, because sometimes people don't know quite who William is, he's the green ghost in the Scooby-Doo video, so you don't often see his face in some of the Scooby-Doo stuff because he's playing all the monsters.
Okay.
I do great on yours. Can you agree, Paul? Because
all the time. Like Ava's got the exact date of like Rachel Green's birthday and things, as on the Friends quiz and things like that. It's shocking.
I'm really impressed that you got that. So my next question is really easy as well. How do you enter the headquarters of the Nightshade Society in Wednesday?
I like this because it's so nice just to have this little reference.
It's hard not to do it right now.
I know. I'm desperately trying not to do it.
And it's funny because I physically can't do it anyways, but I'm like,
yeah.
Let me do it. There we go.
Yep.
I can't. I can't.
I love there's a bit in Wednesday where like she rings the coffee bell and goes, "You rang," and I was like, that's such a nice little subtle thing.
I love all the random references. So next question. Because I'm like spouting these questions just off the top of my head, I'm like writing them down as I go.
That's alright.
I'm writing them like so like randomly and barely coherent. Try to figure out how to word this one. Who does the 90s actress of Wednesday play in the Wednesday series?
I was wondering if this was going to come up. I actually can't remember.
I'll make it a 2-pointer. 1 point for the actress's name, 2 points for the character.
That seems reasonable. I can name the actress. I cannot remember the character's name off the top of my head.
Ava, that's one.
A. And then can you remember the actress's name? Probably is the answer. William, stop staring into people's souls. We've talked about this.
But it's fun.
You're going to scare the children.
My whole character is scaring the hell out of people.
Yeah. Christina Ricci.
There we go.
It's the whole big thing. I do Heath Ledger's
Yes,
Joker.
that's very true. I'm very excited for next week's quiz.
Okay.
That is a 2-pointer. Well done, Ava.
Yep,
That's 2 points.
That's both points.
And remember to give yourself the 3 points for the exact year.
Yeah.
And if you got the century for that question about Nevermore being founded, century was 1 point, decade was 2 points, correct year was 3 points. If you're interested.
Okay, so who? No, that's too spoilery. Actually, no.
You can do it, but we can just flag spoiler warning.
No, I won't bother, just in case someone's like,
okay.
Wait a minute. Because I was gonna be like, oh, so who's the real villain? But no, don't want to uncover the twist.
Yeah.
I'm currently having to look up more.
It's alright. Paul and William always call me nerd. Yeah, you are a fucking nerd, Ava. That's the problem. I cannot tell if I'm annoyed or impressed by Ava sometimes because you keep stealing points that I want.
Oh, gee, Mrs. Grace.
Oh. Yeah.
My brain is
for you.
For
we
questions.
We are also nerds. I mean, we do this every week. What do you You've seen what's behind us right now. We're obviously nerds.
Yeah, my Disney knowledge is that on point. When I'm doing questions, I don't even have to look it up.
No, you don't have to look things up for that.
Especially when it's music round.
That was kind of me on Harry Potter, and it kind of me to a certain extent on Scooby-Doo as well.
It's like the music rounds. I know exactly where that movie's from, but I don't know the name.
I'm there to remember the voice actors, basically, and even then I struggle.
Okay, so I've got another one for you.
Yay! Yeah.
Another easy one as well. I'm giving you all easy ones. And then a few
that's why Williams
really
rounds
hard ones.
Williams rounds will finish that.
Weed out the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is Wednesday supposedly allergic to?
Oh, yeah.
Gomez, help your brothers possess my soul.
Gomez. Brother!
Yeah, you don't want me doing a creepy laugh along with it. So
Fine, I'll put him back on the electric shock therapy.
Yeah, just. That's how you get headaches.
Did we get the answer?
Not yet. No.
We haven't had an answer yet.
Yeah, do you know what is funny? Obviously, in the Addams Family movie, obviously
color is correct.
Yeah, obviously, my character has amnesia.
Yes, that's
so
true.
I also in real life have amnesia.
Very true.
So it makes great sense.
It does. It does. It makes perfect sense for you to be Uncle Fester.
Yeah. Sometimes memory just disappears in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, there was I can't remember, we were watching wrestling or something, and William's like, I remember this. I'm like, motherfucker, you don't remember anything. You have amnesia. It was just such a dig. I don't know why.
It's a very rare occasion I remember.
I don't know why I was so savage. And my character... Yes, you were hyper colourful. Yeah.
I love that. I had a shirt earlier as Wednesday, and I had an Enid as well with me.
Oh, that's amazing.
So I've got another one as well. What type of fish does Enid put in the pool? And not Enid, sorry, because we're talking about Enid. What type of fish does Wednesday put in the pool in the series? Another fairly easy one.
Yeah, so this is as revenge for what they did to Pugsley.
Yes. It's fine, Paul. I bully him about his memory constantly. Everybody does. And yet half the time I can still remember more than most people.
That's what you should dress up for the Pixar one, Dory.
Yeah, dressed up as Finding Dory. Yeah. I have short-term memory loss.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
So what type of fish does Wednesday put in the pool? It's now just occurring to me, I don't know if I can spell this word.
Oh, I can't spell it.
I feel like there's a H in there somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, there is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's some H's in there.
Has anybody got the answer? I may have given it away, boys. What kind of fishies does Wednesday put in the pool? Are you guys there? Oh, JJ's joined us.
Oh, there we go. Eva.
Piranha! I am a piranha.
So I have 2 more questions.
Yay!
Now, both of them are related to the same episode of the series, which we love that. So what song was played? Song and artist, another 2-pointer. Was played during the iconic dance scene.
This is really bad. I actually don't know this one.
Wait, what was the question?
What song is played in the iconic Wednesday dance?
Yeah.
And what is the artist? That's 2 points.
Song and artist.
I've heard this so many times. It's just
I unironically love
William is scaring me.
I listen to them all the time now.
Yeah. Eva, if you're ever having a Halloween party,
it should be the Monster Mash. It's not the Monster Mash.
There we go. 2 points to you, Eva.
Wow. Eva, you show off. Well done. That's 2 points for Eva again.
If you like Goo Goo Muck by the Cramps, Human Fly by the Cramps. So,
really?
Oh. And for my final question, what was dumped all over everyone during the dance?
Disappointingly not the real thing.
No, it was not blood.
Yeah, this isn't Carrie.
It should be.
Yeah, it's not Carrie.
It's a reference to.
It's not fake blood either. It's kind of a bit of a specific one.
Punch?
Is it red paint?
Yes, it was red paint.
Well done, Owen Smith. Well done.
So should I do what you guys did?
Yeah, do you want to just rattle through them?
Rattle through and then the answers as well?
Yeah, and then we'll move on to William's Pugsley and Fester rounds.
Okay. 2 seconds. I'm just making a wee note of all my answers so that I can actually speak properly.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. I wrote these down so incoherently, my god. Right, so my first question was, what does she use as a foundation? And the answer for that was the powder used by birthday clowns. So that is a 1-pointer. Easy enough. Who plays her in Wednesday? That's Jenna Ortega. So that's another 1-pointer. This one really tripped everyone up. What does Morticia confiscate and then replace with? So that's a 2-pointer. So in this scene, Morticia takes a knife off of Wednesday, being like, no, don't use that on your brother, and then replaces it with a giant meat cleaver.
And that's parenting.
That's parenting. when was Nevermore Academy founded? That was a free part. That was a free one. So if you got the century, that was 1 point. The decade was another, and then exact year was 3 points. So that was founded in 1978.
Oh.
Sorry, another refreeze. So my other question, this was another 2 point one, was who is the original actress for Wednesday, and who does she play in the series? So the actress name, which is 1 point, that is Christina Ricci or Ricky. I don't know how to pronounce the name.
I think it's Ricci, but I could be wrong.
I think it might be Ricci. It sounds like an Italian name, so Ricci sounds right.
She's also in Casper the Friendly Ghost movie.
So she was. And on Wednesday, she plays Miss Marilyn Thornhill. This is where I started getting incoherent. I wrote allergy and what allergy?
Oh.
So yeah, she's been to Liverpool.
1 point was what does Wednesday claim she is allergic to? And the answer for that was colour. Another 1 pointer question was what type of fish did she dump in the pool in the first episodes? And that was piranha. And I apologise to whoever had to try and figure out how to spell piranha, because I couldn't be me. Another 2 pointer was what was the name of the song and the artist that was played during the iconic dance scene? And that was Goo Goo Muck by the Cramps. So 1 point for the artist and another point for the song name. And lastly, what was dumped all over everyone at the dance? And probably a reference to Carrie. It was actually red paint, not blood.
It was not pig blood.
Some in the chat says, how y'all afford to go to these Comic-Cons?
We can't. I'm broke as hell. Have you seen all my costumes?
Yeah. The true secret to getting into Comic-Cons and things is saving.
Yeah.
Saving money. Takes a lot of money.
I will be 2 seconds. I'm going to go grab my phone charger real quick.
No problem at all. But no, I mean, it's genuinely a fair question. My advice with Comic-Cons is have a look at what the guests are going to be. If you're struggling to afford them like I do, I don't go to a lot of them. I just go to I pick 1 a year or 2 a year and go, those are the ones I want to go to because certain guests are going to be there. So have a look at the guests you want to spend money on. On other advice, I mean, it's kind of changing now because a lot of places may not accept cash, depending on, but I would say always have cash on you for Comic-Con rather than queuing for ATMs, which A, will have massive queues, and B, will possibly charge you for drawing money out. So always have cash on you. And genuine advice that we only did this time around was have a hotel right next to the convention. Even if you live in that city, you do not want to be having to traipse home an hour or half an hour just for a shower or just to get changed. You want a place to rest. You want a place to be able to go to the bathroom and change the costume and stuff. I had a massive headache because of the costume I chose. We wanted to change boots. We wanted to change costumes. Always have a hotel. I know it's expensive, but that's genuinely the best advice I can give you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have given better advice myself. Basically, I was going to say, I've got to kind of chime in there and give basically the same kind of points.
Yeah.
What I do is I stick to mostly, if only, Glasgow cons as well because it's local.
Yeah,
if you're under 22 as well, for commuting and stuff, if you are commuting to a con rather than getting a hotel, is if you're under 22, use the bus. It's a bit scary being on a bus in cosplay, but from my experience, no one cares.
They really don't.
See if you're confident about it, no one cares.
Yeah. Also, the locals kind of they know what's going on. You see a few people in an anime cosplay, and you're like, oh, it's Comic Con.
Yeah.
Your brain just clicks. So walking around in Glasgow with green skin, pointy ears, green hair, and teeth. it really wasn't that big a deal.
Yeah, at Dalton Con when I was going there, taking the bus.
Yeah.
Obviously, on the Saturday I dressed Anakin Skywalker. On the Sunday I was literally a clown.
Yeah, you fully had clowns.
Dressed it up.
Yeah, whereas I had the hotel, so yeah, it was the first time where I was like, I'm just gonna be green and wear this mask as short a time as I physically can.
Ava says she's got 37 points.
37 points. Well,
I get there's still 20 questions.
You've still got 20 questions to go, Ava.
God.
Okay, so is that us done with the Wednesday round?
Yeah, that is done with Wednesday. That's us done with Wednesday.
Right, what are you going to do first, Pugsley or Fester?
We'll go Pugsley first.
Yep, we can do Pugsley first, and we'll finish off with Fester, and then we'll just do a wee bit of housekeeping. We'll just do we'll get everyone here to plug their different social medias and all that. But
okay, just hold on in 2 minutes.
I'm getting a lot of feedback. Are you getting feedback?
What do you mean by?
Just the I can hear myself talk. If that makes sense.
I don't know. I've got the sound off.
Well, anyway, doesn't matter.
Okay, let's go to question 1. Question 1. What is Pugsley Addams' middle name? Now, this is according to the Lux Files Addams family tree. So this is according to the
So
Lux
this one where
Files.
there's different answers depending on where you go.
Yes. So according to the
Ava
Lux
says they
Files.
need to go now.
Sorry?
Ava says that they need to go now.
Oh, no problem. Thank you, Ava.
Thanks for being on.
All right, Ava, thank you, Ava.
Yes. Thanks, Ava.
Yeah, Nick says we're both echoing.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, yous are echoing for me. I don't know if I'm for you guys. I can try putting earphones in, see if it's maybe something on mine.
You're not echoing a lot.
No.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine on our end.
Okay.
Right, 2 seconds. The only thing is I can't put headphones in on our end because then we won't be able to hear them unless we share it. That's it.
It's sorted itself.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah,
right,
no,
okay.
it's fixed now.
Oh, yeah.
It's not an unbearable echo, to be fair.
Ava, that is correct. It's Pubert.
Which obviously goes on to become the baby's name.
Yes. Now, the fun fact about that is obviously Pubert is the baby's name, but in the Lodge Files, as a little nod to the creators, they actually named the middle name of
Grace is back.
thingy to be Pubert. So, yeah. So a little echo.
I think it must just be the connection. It must just be trying to catch up.
Yeah. Hopefully it will fix itself.
Yeah.
Okay, question 2. In the original TV series, what kind of animal was Pugsley's pet Aristotle? So its name was Aristotle. But
he didn't just have the philosopher in a cage somewhere.
No.
Although, honestly, would you be surprised?
So, in the original TV series, what kind of animal was Pugsley's pet Aristotle?
Great, Nick! And they lived happily ever after.
A tortoise? No. Not in the original. I just made that up.
That was a good guess, to be honest. It was better than my guess. Can't remember what my guess was when you read. I think I said... I know they had a pet vulture at one point. I think I said vulture.
So, in the original TV series, what kind of animal was Pugsley's pet Aristotle?
Honestly, why do I want it to be Aristotle the axolotl?
Yeah, no, me too.
Only
unfortunately it's not.
Should we try just move on?
Yeah, if you move on, we can come back to it.
Okay, question 3. In the TV movie Halloween with the New Addams Family, 1977, adult Pugsley had what occupation? So what job did Pugsley do in the future, basically?
I have a clue, but it's really obvious.
These are like mad hard.
This is what William does every goddamn time. This is what we've had to suffer through for 3 months.
Funeral director. That's actually a good.
That's a really. That was my guess. I said
That
Undertaker.
was what I was thinking at first. Like a
Yeah,
magician.
but it's actually not. It is something along the spells, but
I think
not
slightly
quite.
more supernatural.
Yeah.
I'll give you a clue, but it'll give it away immediately. Maybe if we go on the second run through, I'll give the clue I want to give.
So in the TV movie Halloween with the New Addams Family, 1977, adult Pugsley has what occupation? So that's his job. Ghostbuster.
I feel like that would be kind of like treacherous to the Addams Family.
I feel like he would though.
Yeah. I think if anyone was going to do it. Someone on the chat sent a squirrel earlier. I meant to react to it, but we're in the middle of questions. Thank you to whoever sent us a squirrel. I don't know what the squirrel means, but I appreciate the squirrel just the same.
Should we move on again?
Yeah, we'll move on.
Okay, question 4. In the Addams Family Values, 1993, what role did Pugsley play in the Thanksgiving Day play?
This is what I actually know, because the 90s movies are pretty much all I know.
In the Addams Family Values, what role did Pugsley play in the Thanksgiving Day play?
See, that's a fairly easy one. I know this one.
Yeah. I think any 90s kid.
The turkey, yes.
He is the turkey.
Yes, he is the turkey, Grace. Well done. Okay. Question 5. In the 2010 Broadway musical, The Addams Family, why does Pugsley try to sabotage Wednesday's engagement? So in the 2010 Broadway musical, The Addams Family, why does Pugsley try to sabotage Wednesday's engagement?
I didn't get this one.
Oh. I'm a theatre kid as well. I should know this one better.
I'm the same. I kind of want it to be because Pugsley's like gay and jealous, but it wasn't. That wasn't the answer.
For The Addams Family, it's actually quite generic for a reason why. Yeah. Musical, but I didn't even know there wasn't.
Yeah. The only reason I knew it is because Carrie Hope Fletcher was in it for a while.
If you don't know, just guess, because it's literally a generic Addams Family reason as to why he would sabotage them.
You might actually land on it. Right, we'll keep going through. We can always come back to it.
We'll move on. Question 6. In the original television series, who plays Pugsley?
That is hard.
So in the original television series, who plays Pugsley?
It's a shame Ava's not here. I think you should get her. Carrie Hope Fletcher reads.
Every DM I sent her on is just like my parasocial relationship.
That's awesome. No, she's actually really awesome. She's a very, very good person to have a parasocial relationship with. I think like to have that connection with, because she seems like a really genuine person.
So in the original television series, who plays Pugsley?
See, I can't even name any of the actors for Pugsley.
Yeah, it's
I
not
know
one
the 90s one's the neckbeard meme guy. That's all I know. I don't know his name.
I couldn't name you any of the actors who played Pugsley.
Yeah, it's not really an actor you would think to remember.
No. I mean, the only reason I sort of knew the connection between John Aston is because he's the dad of Samwise.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, okay, I'll move on for now and then we'll go back. What does Pugsley steal and place on his walls and doors? So what does Pugsley like to steal and place on his walls and doors?
Oh, funny enough, I almost did this. I almost stole the exact thing once.
Oh, really? I think everyone gets drunk and tries this at least once.
Yeah.
I think it's, especially in Scotland, it seems traditional.
Yeah.
At this
Funny
point.
enough, I might go back to my old work and steal the one that they've got.
Oh God, you've just unlocked a memory. So we used my friends and I used to all work in an escape room. Like I kind of worked there and got my friends all jobs there. And escape room shut without any warning, and my friends got ripped off like £2,000. And in some drunken revenge, Sean, who was the manager at the time, just stole the sign from outside, like unscrewed the sign off the wall and just took it. And people straight up watched him do this, and just took. And it's now in our friend's house. I think it's been given back to him as a wedding gift or something.
Yeah, okay. Grace says, can you repeat the question? So, question 7. What does Pugsley steal and place on his walls and doors?
I swear to God, if our old boss is watching, that could incriminate him. But fuck it, they ripped him off £2,000. I think he deserves some recompense.
Grace says, one time I got drunk and stole a cleaning cone sign from McDonald's and took it to my high school.
Nice. We stole plenty of trolleys from supermarkets, and then that was our means of going to the supermarket, was to take the trolley back with us.
And it is still in the canteen to this day, like the last time I visited.
Yeah, it's like the traffic cone on top of the statue in Glasgow. It's like traditional.
Yeah, has anyone got an answer for that, or shall I move on?
I think we've kind of given it away in conversation, but
we have.
Yeah.
And Grace has also mentioned something very similar, which is actually the answer. But we're going to move on, Grace. Grace, the question was, what does Pugsley steal and place on his walls and doors? I think pretty much every child tries this.
Yes, we've all done it. We've all done it, either child or drunk.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll move on for now. Question 8. In the Addams Family, 1991, who did Pugsley dress up for Halloween? So who did Pugsley dress up for Halloween? Grace, road signs. Yes,
Yay!
That's correct from the last one. Yeah.
Road signs is correct.
Yeah, Pugsley loved stealing signs. Okay, so question 8. In the Addams Family, 1991, who did Pugsley dress up for Halloween? Elvis.
Honestly, that would be pretty cool. You know what, I'll give you guys bonus points if you can also tell us who Wednesday dresses up as in this scene. Or what Wednesday dresses up as.
Can we have a hint?
He's sitting next to me.
Too easy of a hint.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a hint. That was
Come on.
The answer is William, specifically William, who is not even born yet.
So in the Addams Family, 1991, who did Pugsley dress up for Halloween? Someone with a brown bob.
No, quite the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul gave like the biggest hint ever.
Yeah.
The most easiest hint ever, actually.
I mean, there's still that extra point one that Paul had added.
Yeah. There's also an extra point if you can tell us who Wednesday or what Wednesday dresses up as in that same
Uncle
scene.
Fester, yes.
Pugsley dresses as Uncle Fester.
Yeah. Okay, Grace also said Cousin Ip.
No, that would be cool. I would love it. I have seen a few cosplays of Cousin It, and I think that was really impressive.
Question 9. In the second animated series in 1992, who voiced Pugsley?
So hard!
Oh my god.
If anyone gets that, like...
If anyone even gives me a voice actor of Pugsley, I mean, I'm at this point, I'm just going to give you it. So in the Addams Family, in the second animated series, 1992, who voiced Pugsley?
It was Grace.
I
There you
voiced
go.
Pugsley.
Correct.
We've all voiced Pugsley. It's just a collective duty. It's like jury duty.
Yeah, you get like called.
It was my mum.
You know what? If it actually was, bonus points.
Gaslighting and Goldberg my way to winning this.
As you should.
Honestly, that's a pretty good tactic because we haven't fact checked a lot of this, so you probably could get away with that.
Surprisingly,
argue
I
enough.
think mine.
Oh, I make things up a little.
Okay, I'll move on for now.
I told you Williams rounds are always the hardest.
Yeah.
Question 10. At the Addams family reunion, who does Pugsley fall for? So at the Addams family reunion, who does Pugsley fall for?
They gotta stop fucking their cousins.
See, that's a hard one. I can't even think. I'm like picturing the scene as well, but nothing's coming to mind.
We'll wait a few minutes and then we'll go through.
That lady.
Which one?
That age.
Also, just me who thinks Pugsley should be gay just for diversity's sake.
Oh no, absolutely.
Although there is so a lot of chemistry between Wednesday and Enid, so you know.
Oh yeah, no, they are close. They're very close gal pals.
Yeah. Like I know that it was tropey and things, but when they finally hugged, that made me very happy.
Yeah, no, it did. I was like,
I think everyone should be gay for gay's sake.
Yeah, that's true. Like as I say, I'm not gay, but I can be at a moment's notice.
Gay for pay, as you should be.
Like even just for banter, like I've you know we went to Pride and I had a feather boa on and some very short pink shorts, and I'll just say I got hit on quite a lot. It was quite a good confidence booster.
Are you Gomez? Yes, he is Gomez. I am Uncle Fester.
And we've got Elisa's Wednesday.
So, should we just go through the questions? If anyone's got any ideas, then
yes.
Okay. So
I agree, Grace. Bisexuals do slay.
Yes.
So question 1: what is Pugsley Addams' middle name from the Lodge Files? We got that. It's Pubert. Question 2: in the original TV series, what kind of animal was Pugsley's pet, Aristotle? I'll give a few seconds to see if anybody gets that.
I want it to be an axolotl, just for the rhyme. I'm just figuring out how, like, in the 60s, how they would have made. Like, it must be a puppet or something.
A bat? No. A rat? No.
I thought a rat. I guessed a rat. This is now turning into the Cat in the Hat.
It's bigger. Big animal. Well, yeah.
Depends on the species. But
okay. The animal is from the water.
Aquatic.
It's an aquatic animal.
I'm trying to guess myself.
You can guess if you want.
Yeah, you're allowed to guess it.
Okay. Like a shark?
That would make a lot more
sense, but no, it wasn't a shark.
An alligator or crocodile?
Nope.
Again, far too logical.
Sense. I'm just thinking of weird things that would be good pets.
Weird, dangerous animals.
A swordfish.
That would be so cool.
That would be so cool, having a swordfish.
Can you imagine Gomez just picking it up and fencing with a swordfish?
No, he would.
We need to create an Addams Family store.
Gomez visits the aquarium and picks the swordfish.
A dinosaur.
Again, way more logical than the actual answer. Right, let's give the
answer. The answer is an octopus.
Oh.
Yeah. An octopus. Okay, question 3. And the TV movie Halloween with the new Addams Family, adult Pugsley has what occupation?
See, I wanted to say like grave robber or something like that.
You would think, but no. I'll give you the hint. He's a type of doctor. Type of doctor. Yes, Chris. He's a witch. Well, not quite a witch hunter, but I will give you. He's a witch doctor. He's a witch doctor.
That one also makes a lot of sense. That's a very Pugsley move.
Yeah. Okay. Question 4. In the Addams Family Values 1993, what role did Pugsley play in the Thanksgiving Day play? We got that correct. It was Turkey.
For the witch doctor one, I so desperately wanted to say ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang wallowing bang.
Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang wallowing bang. Okay, in the 2010 Broadway musical The Addams Family, what does Pugsley try to do? What does Pugsley try to sabotage Wednesday's engagement? So why does Pugsley try to sabotage Wednesday's engagement? Paul Jinx.
Yeah. And the answer, sadly, isn't because he's gay and sad.
No.
Yeah.
It should be.
It very much should be. I agree.
Yep. Have you got any ideas of these?
I don't remember anything from the musical. I've listened through it once, and it was for background noise for when I was doing something. But I kind of like my brain goes just logical brother vibes, being like, no, don't like him, bad vibe, bad juju. But
that was my guess as well.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a little bit more like
more
cute.
Addams-y.
It's a little bit cuter than that. Well, cute for the Addams Family standards.
So the answer is because he thinks Wednesday won't torture him anymore if she marries.
Oh.
Again, whatever floats your goat, I suppose, but still.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 6. In the original television series, who plays Pugsley? I don't think anybody's going to get this.
I love the Addams Family like completely warps our idea of what's sweet because we're all like, oh, that's really sweet, even though it's about torture. Our minds just get completely warped by this family.
Yeah, okay, so the answer for that was Ken Weatherwax.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Question 7. What does Pugsley steal and place on his walls and doors? We got that, both sounds. Question 8. In the Addams Family, 1991. Who did Pugsley dress up for Halloween? We got that, Fester.
And did anyone get who Wednesday dresses up as for a bonus point?
I don't think anyone did.
Do you want to guess, Elisa?
Oh, I know it. A homicidal maniac.
Yep. They look like everyone else.
Yeah, they look like everyone else.
Yeah. The blonde lady. No, she doesn't dress up as Debbie.
Oh God, imagine.
Well, that blonde lady was a homicidal.
That's very true.
That's true, yeah. I'm such a Debbie stan. I love her. She may have tried to kill Fester, but she was kind of girl bossing.
To be fair, Gomez has tried to kill Fester on multiple occasions.
I guess
if anything, that's her. That was what got her like the welcome in from the family. It was the fact that she was a homicidal maniac.
Yeah, it's better when Fester puts the blonde wig on.
Yeah.
I support women's rights, but I also support women's wrongs.
Yeah.
True. That's feminism.
Okay, so are we moving on?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Question 9. In the second animated series, who voiced Pugsley? Again, I don't think anybody's getting it. It's Jeannie Elias. Question 10. At the Addams family reunion, who does Pugsley fall for? So in the Addams family reunion, who does Pugsley fall for?
Is that the one where Tim Curry is Gomez? Tim Curry played Gomez at one point, and I've not seen it.
Yeah. Someone's coming next.
How do I see that actually?
I don't even know.
I think it was Gomez he played. Yeah, like it sounds awesome when you say it like that. Like I'm pretty sure he was.
Yeah, Grace. In all honesty, I don't even know if Nick's still alive right now. he might have crashed. Oh no, he's here. Hello.
He's alive.
He's alive and well.
He's probably desperately moderating the chat, hence why we're not saying much trolling.
Grace did it. She summoned Nick.
Yeah, because sometimes we get like on the Scooby Doo one, we got trolled really hard, and Nick was like frantically working overtime. Yeah.
Yeah. So the answer for that was Gina Adams. Basically, the girl that looks a bit like Moaning Mortal. Okay, that's the end of the Pugsley rounds.
Okay, we got one more round, and that is for Uncle Fester, who William is dressed up as.
Yeah. May as well just get the faction. Hold on.
He is wearing a bald cap. I want to stress he's just hiding it well.
Yes, I don't like like it.
Yeah, I definitely locked out on the costume this time.
Okay, right. Let's see. Okay, question 1.
Yeah, Super Saiyan was my nickname in the chat. Yeah, that was a crazy chat.
Question 1. Who plays Fester in the Addams Family a New Musical? So, who plays Fester in Addams Family a New Musical?
We keep drawing from the musical, which none of us have seen. The Scooby-Doo one was the first quiz you joined. Oh, was it? Oh, yeah. That one was mentally.
Oh, Chris is here. Hello, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
You came in at like the last round.
But still play, because
yes.
Chris joined for the wrestling one and for the 18 one. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the question. Who plays Fester in the Addams Family a New Musical? I'm pretty sure it's like the animated one, if I recall.
Yes, it is Addams Family. Yes, Addams Family on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So,
they got a bit both going on.
Yeah, like same franchise. That's Chris is right in saying that's the actor who plays him in the movies, in the 90s movies.
Yes, that's not in the musical.
Yeah, you couldn't have made it easy, could you? One thing to learn about William is he never makes his rounds easy. Whereas, like, because I work with kids, I'm so wired to make, if I'm quizzing them, to make them fairly easy. Like, I always quiz them on, like, what's Spider-Man's real name and things like that. So that's always where my brain goes, is try and make it fairly accessible. You do not have that impulse.
Yeah, and Chris, I did actually get your pun. Because you said, oh, is it the Addams Family quiz tonight? I was expecting it to be Wednesday.
Ah, just got it.
Oh my god.
I'm so fucking dumb. I'm so dumb.
Okay, so
I apologize, Chris.
One
that
last
is genius.
Time. Who plays Fester in the Addams Family a New Musical? I'll give you a hint by saying that this voice actor also has a series on Netflix. It's an adult animated series.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember this. I only remember this now is because you asked me these earlier.
Yeah,
so
and I absolutely love this show.
Yeah, so I'm not going to guess.
So it is a TV show. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to be really dumb and silly and say Lin-Manuel Miranda.
He should be. He plays every character in every musical.
It does.
Is it Joe Maggio? No, it's not Joe Maggio.
I do think for, like, when they made Encanto, they must have had to tie that man to a chair to stop him playing Bruno.
Oh, yeah. No, honestly, I'm surprised he didn't play Bruno.
Like, it just seems like such an obvious self-insert character for him.
Oh, yeah. Even, like, looking at the character design, it's like...
Yeah, Stephen Harris says, I can't who you're on about. Ooh, what is his name?
We do. I think one of the ones on our list is to do musical theatre at some point.
Ooh.
I think it's fairly down on the list, but like I think that'd be fun.
I could hop in for that one as well. I've put Lydia from the Beetlejuice musical.
No.
I once when I was working in the escape room, one of the stag do's we had was a Les Miserables themed stag do.
I'll give you another hint. In the Netflix adaptation that this voice actor was in, he works alongside John Mulaney. That is a hint if you know.
I know what show. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
He also works with John Mulaney. That's the last hint I could probably give because it'd be too easy otherwise. I think.
How many husbands are there? Yeah, Grace Lost quiz claimed every Stranger Things man as her husband.
You know what? That's kind of based.
I mean, it's fair. Like the reason I dressed as Steve Harrington is because
Steve Harrington is Crow. Yes, it is Nick Kroll. So yes, Nick Kroll obviously plays Fester on the Addams Family and the musical or the animated series. He plays Fester. Yep. Okay, question 2. What does Fester use to feed his plants? So what does Fester use to feed his plants?
Feed me, Seymour.
So it was the big mouth guy, yeah, it was. I said Lola. Well, Lola isn't. Oh, does he play Lola?
I have no idea.
I'm not actually fact check. That's true. Then you'll get that point.
Does he use nitroglycerin? That would be quite impressive.
Oh, actually, you will get that point, Grace, because she is voiced by Nick Kroll.
Ah.
So yeah, you get that point.
Okay, make the connection and give me the point, please. Yes, you get the point.
Yeah, George. In Big Mouth, Lola's full name is Lola Ugfuglio Scumpy. Oh Jesus! Nice. I always forgot that was her full name.
So what was the question? What does Uncle Fester use to feed his plants?
Yes, what does Fester use to feed his plants?
I just made a reference to a musical that might help you.
Does he use nitroglycerin?
I'm physically straining myself from referencing the
same. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, feed me, Seymour.
Yeah,
does he feed it live children? No.
You're getting closer.
You're getting closer, but no. Humans? No.
A specific part of humans.
Humans, animals, anything else. Apparently Chucky joined.
Ah!
So what does Fester use to feed his plant?
I haven't seen Little Shop of Horrors, but you get the reference.
You need to watch it. Watch it.
It is
good. Tongues? No. Should we move on for now?
We'll move on for now. We'll come back to
it. Okay, question 3. What does Fester and Palpatine from Star Wars have in common? So what does Fester and Palpatine from Star Wars have in common?
Have you had the tragedy of Darth Plagueis?
I'm so confused. It's so intrigued.
Not a story that I would tell.
I'm confused as to what has happened. We usually go insane about this point into the quiz.
We are doing an Addams Family quiz.
Yeah.
Who is the actor that plays the thing, and do they have any after hand jobs?
Other hand jobs.
That's a good one. Grace had answered William looks like...
Yeah, William looks like both of them right now. Yes, I do.
That's the reason I took the question.
But what do they have in common?
Limits.
That one maybe deserves half a point.
Power!
Palpatine, this is my question. I literally have a cue gone being. So, what does Fester and Palpatine from Star Wars have in common? They're both bald and white. Well, you're not wrong, but that's not what I'm looking for. Unlimited. This is a clue. Old. Again,
So
no.
Jedi.
I don't think Fester's that old, to be fair.
Not really.
No.
He's like
He's
roughly-
older than Gomez, but
Yeah, he's the older one, but I don't know if it ever specifies what the age gap is.
you guys love to dress up, don't you? Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Have you seen this account? Yes. We do a weekly one of these quizzes every single week. Different themes every time.
Come on, let's see if we get
Electricity.
electricity. Yes. They both can generate and conduct electricity and things like that. Yeah. I think it's electrokinetic.
Yeah, so electrokinesis, something like that. Some fancy word for it.
Okay. Question 4. How does Fester help his headaches? So question 4. How does Fester help his headaches?
I love how Adam's family were the first to have it thing pronouns.
Yeah, they were iconic for that. They were ahead of their time.
Press electric shock therapy. Yeah, we'll give you that point. Yeah.
I said that. You didn't give me the point when you were running the movie.
You didn't say electric.
I did say electroshock therapy. You never gave me the point.
Well, actually, I'll give you half a point. Technically, it is, but it's not.
This is bullshit. He's giving you points that he didn't give me.
Good.
Bullshit.
Going on here.
You don't need points.
I want my fucking points.
You're already doing.
I don't care if I'm the host. I want points.
No. No points for you.
This is like sometimes we run through our questions with each other.
I get points for the jokes. Well, you're making us laugh.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
We
That
did
was
say
genuine.
at the start that if someone
Yeah,
misses
you know
it,
what?
they will get extra points for it.
Chris, you get 2 extra points. And
Right.
There we go.
Oh, no, three points for you, Chris.
Okay, so how does Fester help his headaches?
That is bullshit, because I answered electroshock therapy, and I didn't get it, so...
No, you're not getting the point.
Fuck you. Fuck you in particular.
No, he doesn't sob to help his headaches.
I'm gonna be sobbing after this.
Anodin extra.
Some paracetamol.
Chris, you're gonna get maximum points just for making us laugh. Which is...
Painkillers. No, not painkillers.
It's the Adams family. It's never that simple.
Anodin extra. It's something ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's something that clearly wouldn't help a headache. But
Yeah. Right, we'll move on. We'll come back to it.
Yeah. Okay, so question 5. In the 1960 sitcom, what is Fester's relationship to Morticia?
So apparently it's not brother-in-law
No,
in this.
because in the original he was not claimed to be Gomez's brother. So in the 1960 sitcom, what is Fester's relationship to Morticia? Cousin. No, not cousin.
I don't think if even I know this one.
I didn't know this. I just always assumed they were brothers, Gomez and Fester.
No, so did I.
Son, no. Nick, Google it and send me the answer. No. Grace, no.
That's called cheating.
No, no cheating.
Stop it, Grace.
Bad Grace, bad.
No Googling! No Googles!
Yeah, tell.
Daddy! Well, maybe not blood related, but. No, if anyone is daddy, it's Gomez, let's be honest.
Riddle me this.
Yeah, probably if this wasn't started, before we started doing the weekly, I would just put this on and do them randomly.
Therapist, no.
God, do they fucking need one, though.
I've got to put a space in my last answer.
What? What's your... Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, for fuck's sake! No, bad Chris.
Stop.
Your
uncle.
Yeah,
we'll give you that. Great.
He is known as Uncle Fester.
He is the maternal uncle of Morticia.
Yeah, we'll give you that.
Yeah. In the original, he's Morticia's uncle, but in every other one, Gomez's brother.
I wonder when that was written.
The kid's brother, the kid's uncle.
Yeah, I wonder when that was written.
So this is a difficult one, very difficult. Question 6. Who is Uncle Fester's great-grandfather in the 1960 TV series? So, who is Uncle Fester's great-grandfather in the 1960 TV series? What do you mean you'll give me that? My answer is right.
That's why we're doing it.
That's why you're getting it. Abraham Lincoln. No.
I thought it was going to be a historical figure, so I said Jack the Ripper.
No, unfortunately not. So, some old as fuck man, I guess. Matt Lucas.
Oh.
Got that Matt Lucas.
How has Matt Lucas not been cast to play Uncle Fester at some point? Right, should we move on?
Yeah. We shall move on. Question 7. In Uncle Fester's self-made comic book, Fester Man, what is Fester Man's weakness? So, in Uncle Fester's self-made comic book, Fester Man, what is Fester Man's weakness?
Dad.
Count Dracula.
Honestly, you'd think it should be something like Count Dracula or Jack the Ripper or something like that. Dad. Plagueis. Yes.
What is special? So that question was in Uncle Fester's self-made comic book, Fester Man. What is Fester Man's weakness? You're echoing so bad that you can't help. I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with echo today.
Yeah, what's his weakness? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was typing something on my iPad quickly.
Typing ASMR.
Hot chicks. No.
I was like, yeah.
No, not hot chicks.
His weakness is hot chicks in Addams Family Values.
Anime.
Anime.
There would be an anime watcher.
Anime titties.
Yeah.
Ramen, spicy.
Honestly, these are all far more logical answers than the
I'll give you a hint. Think Santa Claus.
Oh.
Think Santa Claus.
Elves.
Sunlight, no.
Again, far too logical an answer. This is the problem with
Is
that.
it Santa Claus? No, but think Santa Claus. Christmas, no. Krampus, no. Presents, no. Joy. No.
Yeah,
No.
far too logical. We'll move on.
We'll move on for now, see if we can get later. Okay, in the 1991 Addams Family movie, where was Uncle Fester supposedly lost? So where was Uncle Fester supposedly lost in the Addams Family movie?
That's a wee easy one for Arizona. One that we can actually get.
My heart.
His weakness is your heart.
Triangle place.
Yeah, which triangle place?
Grace got it. The Bermuda Triangle.
The Bermuda Triangle is correct.
Okay, Question 9. Who does Uncle Fester get married to in Adam's Family Values?
I gave this one away earlier.
You did.
I forgot this was a question.
Indeed. I was going to slap you the moment you said it.
Who was paying attention? This is now a game of who the fuck was paying attention.
Debbie. Yes, Debbie.
Girl boss.
Question 10. In the 1965 book, titled The Addams Family, you find out that Fester served in a war. Which war was it?
I cannot believe I got this one right. This was a complete guess.
Oh, Declan, you give us 4 roses.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Declan. Right, Declan, you know when we say this quiz starts at 7 p.m.? That means 7 p.m. UK time. You know that, right?
Not 9 p.m. Declan. Come on.
It's fine. I used to work with Declan. I'm allowed to believe this to Alvin.
Iraq, no.
It's not Iraq.
It is a legitimate war, though. That's happened in history. It is a legitimate war. Oh, hi, Eva.
Hey. The question is, what war did Uncle Fester serve in?
Oh, you got me 7 p.m. Declan.
Declan always turns up these things late. Get away, Declan.
Arch nemesis. The Civil War.
Yeah. Yay, the American Civil War is correct.
American Civil War. Declan actually got that as well.
Right. Yay! Well done. Well done, Declan. It's an entire point for you.
1,000,000 points for Declan, minus 2 million for not showing up.
Yes, Declan always gets 1,000,000 points because of him, then always minus 2 million.
See, I was going to guess like one of the world wars or something like that.
It's your volume up on your phone because it's causing dreadful distortion. My volume's down. My volume is down.
Let me check.
So, I don't know.
Is that better? Can you guys still hear me?
I can hear you, no worries.
Right, okay. It's not letting me turn down the volume anymore.
Yeah, we're not too sure why it's distorting. So.
Yeah, it's something to do, for some reason, I think it's like my phone saying the in-call volume, but it never usually does this, and we always do my phone. I'm not sure why.
It's probably just the internet connection.
Maybe.
Okay, so we'll go back to question 1 and go over the stuff. So, question 1. Who plays Fester in Addams Family, a new musical? We got that correct, it was Nick Kroll. Question 2. What does Fester use to feed his plant? We have not got that yet.
Wait, is that a poster full of porgs? Is that directed at...
Oh, yeah, that is a porg poster that I have here.
Yeah, so what does Fester use to feed his plants?
We dropped a big hint earlier with the Little Shop of Horrors.
Human hearts, no.
Oh my god, you're unbelievably close.
No, you're getting colder.
Liver, no. You need to end this by doing the Wednesday.
If I knew the Wednesday dance, I would.
I've already done that on my channel dressed as Chandler Bing. I'm not doing that again. We're not.
I think we should do the Mamushka.
No.
William doesn't want me to throw knives at him for some reason.
Eyes, brain, intestines, no.
Oh my god, you're so... You were right there.
Yeah, you're so close.
It is not an organ, but it is still vital to the body.
Yes.
Go along the lines of what does the heart do?
It exists. Has to be the spleen. No, it's not the spleen. Blood, yeah.
Fucking hell, it took us that long to get to blood.
He uses blood plasma to feed his plants.
We'll accept blood.
Yeah, we'll accept blood. Okay, question 3. What does Feston and Palpatine from Star Wars have in common? They can generate conduct electricity, so we got that correct.
They are both the Senate.
Question 4. How does Fester help his headaches? We have not got that answer yet. So how does Fester help his headache?
Can I take a guess at that one?
Yeah?
Is that a lobotomy?
No.
No, but he does mention lobotomies are like tattoos.
Yes.
You can't just get one.
Yeah.
That's a really good guess. That's not the reference Williams got, but that's a very good guess.
Some paracetamol, no. Mallet to the head. He does something to his head. It's not a mallet, though. Migraine cold patch. No, it's nothing that
You're
generic.
just thinking of normal remedies.
It's something that's stupid that you wouldn't want to do to your head or any part of your body in general. Lobotomy in a Scottish accent says brilliant. Lobotomy. Lobotomy. Decapitation. No.
Sorry, Elise, what was that?
You say it all pure like lobotomy, and because I'm Glasgow, I'm like lobotomy.
Yeah. I'll tell you what's funny to do in a Scottish accent. If you sing Everybody Backstreet's Back by the Backstreet Boys in a threatening Scottish accent, it's a lot scarier.
Yeah.
Rock your body.
Am I sexual? Am I the only one?
Do you know that what that reminds me of? That bastard from Austin Powers.
It's like if you sing Backstreet's Back like Fat Bastard, it sounds really threatening.
Okay, let's see. It's not a guillotine. Takes sprain out, gives it a quick clean. No.
I'm from Glasgow.
No, I'll actually give you the answer. He puts his head in a screw press.
As you do.
And then he tightens it.
Yeah.
Because he puts his head in a screw press, like a vice.
Yeah.
So a vice, basically.
I love that I sound like your emo. I'm here for that, Grace.
Yeah, like a vice, Chris, exactly. If you don't know what a vice is, G, look it up. I don't know how to explain it.
It's basically the thing you tighten. So if you're doing woodwork,
yeah,
you tighten it to hold the wood, and it's like it presses in.
Yeah, he puts his head in that and then tightens it to squeeze his head. Okay.
Yeah, like a massive clamp. That's a really good thing.
Yeah. Okay, so question 5. In the 1960s sitcom, what is Fester's relationship to Morticia? We got that correct, uncle, or maternal uncle. Question 6. Who is Uncle Fester's great-grandfather in the 1960 TV series? So who is Uncle Fester's great-grandfather in the 1960 TV series?
Elise is what was it? Elise is what's Nick saying?
Oh, they're saying that they love Nick's profile picture, and Elise is what I sound like when I'm in Glasgow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, usually for Scottish people, if we walk into Glasgow, we pick the accent up super quick.
It's like if you watch Still Game, it ends up just infecting your brain. You end up just going hee-haw.
Frankenstein, no. It's not it's not a monster.
Kind of is.
Is it really?
Kind of is, isn't it? It's in Hotel Transylvania.
Well, yeah. It's in Hotel Transylvania. I wouldn't really count it, but
yeah.
Hotel Transylvania.
Not one of the classic Hollywood ones.
Chris says Fester's dad's dad.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Someone said Goofy. Oh no, gladly. I thought someone said Goofy. Gore. Do you want to...
The Invisible Man.
Good guess.
Mummy.
Good guess.
Okay, no. I'll give you the answer. The answer is Blob. But not Gomez's cousin Blob, just Blob.
The Addams Family tree is fucking confusing.
Yeah.
Blob. Is a two-headed...
Who is cousin it actually a cousin to, or is that one of the just jokes that it's just like a random cousin?
But if I remember correctly, Blob is like a two-headed ghost thing.
Oh.
Blob. I don't understand you. Okay, question 7. In Uncle Fester's self-made comic book, Festerman, what is Festerman's weakness? As I said before, think Santa Claus.
Or Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins.
Yes. And I'll give you a few minutes.
He's afraid of bad British accents.
I'm also afraid of British people.
It's very true.
Because I got banned because I said something along the lines of that.
He hates Cockneys.
It's weird because you said that about like you making fun of like Americans. We make fun of them all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've had like anti-gun rants on these live streams.
Chris says he hates Cockneys.
Oh fuck! I mean, we're Scottish, so we just typically hate the English in general.
Yeah.
Even though I am half English.
He hates chimneys, Chris. Yes.
Yeah, his weakness.
Yes.
Is
the weakness is chimneys. Chimney. Chimney. Okay, question 8. In the 1991 Addams Family movie, where was Uncle Fester supposedly lost? We got that correct in the Bermuda Triangle. Question 9. Who does Uncle Fester get married to in the Addams Family Values? We got that again. It was Debbie.
The girl boss.
And question 10. In the 1965 book titled Addams Family, you find out that Fester served in a war. Which war was it? And we got that. It was the American Civil War.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Is that us?
Yes.
Right, well, thank you so much for joining. So, for a final time, Elise, if you could please plug, talk about your account, talk about your content, and plug any social media you want to plug.
Yes, of course. I will type in my Instagram in the chat. It is a bit of a long one. I apologise. And whilst I'm typing, I will chat shites. I am a cosplayer and a makeup artist. I specialise in special effects makeup mostly. So like all your kind of gore prosthetics and stuff, I do a lot of that. I also do dance, so I'm part of an idol group as well, so I will actually plug that wee baby right there as well.
Yes, please. Yes, plug anything you want to plug.
So my Instagram is Elise F Makeup and Cosplay. Oh, yeah. And my idol group is the same on here and on Instagram, sweet.t.idols. We're scouting if anyone's into Love Live in here, by the way. But I do dance, I do makeup, I dabble in drag as well. I'm just a triple threat, honestly.
I'm barely a singular threat, so...
Yeah, I've dwindled into drag.
I mean, I have been threatening to get a Rapunzel costume for quite some time, but...
Yeah, I'll go Flynn, you go Rapunzel.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, that would be everything. I'll do the horse.
With my hands. Excellent. So yeah, at least you're going to be hopefully joining us for next week's quiz. We're doing Batman villains. So who are you gonna? Are you being Harley?
Yeah, I'll be doing Harley.
Awesome. Yep. I'm going to be doing Riddler, and William will be doing Joker.
Yeah.
And then yes, we'll keep you posted. We sometimes make slight changes to the quiz schedule depending on what themes get requested and things. But we'll always keep you posted on that. But next week will be the Addams. We've done the Addams Family. Next week will be Batman villains. And then William, do you want to plug your stuff?
Yeah. So my content is basically at the moment it's cosplays, impressions, and pretty much just any random shit I can be arsed doing.
Yep, and you are toxic_spells.
Yes, I will put hi in the chat. Obviously, I do gaming things as well. So on my channel, I'm going to put in my... I'll probably create a video putting down all my social media links and things like that. So if you want to follow me, Like, I have a Reddit, I've got Twitch, I've got Instagram, Facebook, you name it, I've probably got it.
Yeah. So if you're wondering about me, so this is a group account now. So this was Hawkeye and Hawkeye. It's now a group account. This is Scottish Scooby Gang. We're the exact same on Instagram, Scottish Scooby Gang. I've now even rebranded my old YouTube channel to Scottish Scooby Gang because we're playing around with the idea of uploading these replays of these quizzes on YouTube and also making some longer form content. Yeah. So if we want to do video essays, if we want to do discussions, if you just want to get to know us, YouTube may be the place for that. On Instagram, Scottish Gang. Also, I do themed birthday parties. So if you're in the Edinburgh or even just Scotland area, I'm willing to travel depending on payment. I just did a MASH theme party for a lady's 60th. That was great fun. But I specialize in like superhero costumes. So I've got like over 10 different Marvel costumes. My flat is wall-to-wall costumes. So if you're interested in the themes, if you want cosplay advice, I'm happy to give that from my not limited knowledge, but from my point of view on cosplay within a budget or starting out in cosplaying. Like someone asked last week about advice on like starting out with cosplaying, and I actually do have some strong thoughts on that, and at least maybe you can share some ideas. But I've always said start with like. So obviously start with something you're passionate about, but starting with cartoon characters where they have a distinct outfit or a distinct color scheme is a nice place to start, because then even if you're not screen accurate, it's really easy to spot what character that is if you get the essence of the character down. Yeah. But conversely, sometimes a character who doesn't have a set outfit, like someone suggested, we were doing Stranger Things last time, and that's actually a really good end. Like Dustin from Stranger Things, he doesn't have a set outfit every single episode, but he does have a distinct style. So it means you can go into your wardrobe and see what you've got, and then use that, baseball cap, nerdy t-shirt, and, things like that. Use what you have. Closet cosplays are always, like, a really good idea. Look at what you already have. Add some little accessories, things like that. So you don't have to go full armor for your first cosplay.
Grace said to Nick, how the fuck are you 19 and 54 feet tall?
Yeah. So Elise, have you got any advice just on cosplaying and things like that you do?
For starting out, definitely like kind of more of a mental thing. Like, don't be shy about it. Like,
no.
See, when you start cosplaying, you're really shy, you're really timid, you don't want to go full out.
Yeah.
And you kind of doesn't come across as good as what it would even if you fake the confidence. If you fake it till you make it, then you'll have the confidence. Yeah. Also, you don't have to go splurging mad amounts of money on cosplays. Like, for example, my cosplay right now is just a bot cosplay from AliExpress.
Yeah.
A hair extension piece that I've cut into a fringe, and then boom, Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, this is literally. I reuse this jacket and waistcoat combo all the time. Like if I'm playing a hobbit, if I'm playing a pirate, if I'm doing Gomez, it is very versatile. So have like distinct pieces. I mean, we've used these black boots and this cloak for many different cosplays. So it's get sort of versatile pieces that you can play with. Absolutely, Elise, that's brilliant advice. Do not splurge. Do not do what I did, which was spend £700 on an Iron Man costume when you're already in credit card debt. Don't do that.
Yeah. Also, once we have a coffee link to the account, I'll let you discuss that.
Yes, that's for sure a really good thing. I forgot about that. So, we've actually had a couple of donations, or one donation really kindly on coffee, and that's a really good place. So if you want to financially support us, obviously we do this account. We do this kind of content weekly. We do live streams, obviously trying to expand our cosplay collections depending on what theme, especially if you're requesting themes that we don't have costumes for. A great way to support us is to support us on Ko-fi, ko-fi/Scottish Scooby Gang.
The link's in the description.
Yeah, the link's on the account bio. Yeah. Please go support us. Obviously, cost of living crisis, everything's difficult. We all understand if you can't. We're very much in that same boat. So only support us financially if you are able and willing. There's absolutely no pressure. These live streams will never have a paywall behind them, so you'll never be forced to pay to participate in our content. You'll never be forced to pay to watch, our cosplay content, watch our YouTubes, anything like that. It's simply just if you have the means and are able to support us, then it means we can do some more ambitious cosplay. We've got some really ambitious content. Like we did, if Scooby-Doo was Scottish, if Santa Claus was Scottish, if Lord of the Rings was Scottish. And I think what made those videos so good is we had the costumes and we had the locations. We very much want to do more stuff like that. We've got if Avengers was Scottish, if Star Wars was Scottish, but it just involves getting the people and the costumes together for it. So
So any donations is welcome and we really appreciate it, but only if you're able to.
Yes.
No pressure whatsoever.
Yeah. Have you got anything like that, Elise, that you want to, if anyone wants to support you, is that...
No, I don't really have anything like that. I guess, like, if I'm live streaming on here, gifts are very appreciated because I can, like, cash them out as well. Personally, I don't really bother with any, like, donation things-wise.
We've only just started dabbling in it recently, just to help out with the live streams and stuff like that.
If someone wants to buy me stuff off my wish list, then go for it.
Oh, brilliant. Well, yeah, absolutely. Please go check out Elise on her accounts. Please go check out William, because William is a frequent collaborator on this account, but also does his own content.
Yeah. I also write scripts for certain things that we're planning on doing.
Yes, we do. We have a bunch of scripts. We have a bunch of ideas written down in our notes. We really want to do, obviously a lot of the content recently has just been announcing these quizzes. Just because I've started a new job, I've had difficulties with my flat at the moment, so doing the ambitious content has had to take a bit of a backseat, but we will get back into it now that the New Year's started.
Definitely,
I'm just trying to think if there's anything else we want to... Oh, yeah, Nick has his own content, and that is about mental health, which is obviously very important. I think we've all struggled with mental health, especially in the last few years.
TikTok called? I will post hi in the comments.
It's toxic_spells. Yeah. It'll hopefully just come up as William in this chat.
Yes, I've just said hi. Me and Nick has both said hi.
Yeah, and that Nick Crosby in the chat, he's our moderator. He's sometimes with us, but he's just moderating today. He does some content on his account, and please go support him because Nick works tirelessly. So Nick doesn't cosplay, but he's essentially our behind-the-scenes little house elf, or not so little house elf. So he does a lot of good work, and hopefully, Elise, obviously we'll keep doing these ones if you're interested. We'll keep you posted on these weekly quizzes, and then hopefully we can collaborate in person at some point or meet up at a Comic-Con at some point.
Absolutely, sorry, my stand for my phone's just totally fell off my light. I would love that. To meet at conventions, even just do an in-person collaboration as well. I'm always collaborating with people.
That would be awesome. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate you joining. It's always nice, especially as Wednesday is such a popular character. It was really nice to have someone who really knew this theme. Because it's all good and well us coming on, but it's really nice to have people that are passionate about that theme to come on and do this stuff. And we'll really look forward to next week.
Of course.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. We're at 1.4 thousand likes, which is absolutely crazy. We really appreciate all the support. And if you can support us on Coffee, it genuinely might just help us get little props and little things that just make these live streams more fun, our content more fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Right, I think that's us now at 2.5 hours, so we'll probably call it quits. We'll let you go, Elise. Thank you so much.
As a goodbye, do you want to see me take off my fringe?
Yeah, go on.
It's been bothering me all day, so I'm take off me. But I think it'd be really funny just on camera. Whoa, forehead doesn't stop. Going.
Wow, there is a real difference, yeah.
Yeah. I do have a real fringe. It is green.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And painted black.
That's fine. Well, let's do. If we're playing the green hair reveal, we might as well. You blend in with the jacket behind you.
I do it.
Thank you, guys. Well, thank you, Elise, and thank you everyone who's joined, all our regulars. I really, you have no idea how much it means, the fact that you guys tune in every single week. It's really sweet.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate everything. The fact that our That's Scooby-Doo Scott. It's just a random video we did.
It went completely viral. The fact that you gave it all the support, the fact that we went from, in a space of a month, went from 800 to 35,000 followers is insanity, and is allowing us to do these live streams. And yeah, the fact that people tune in every week makes it worthwhile. The fact that, we come home from work and feel motivated to put on these costumes and do this for you is all down to you guys.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. And we will call it quits.
Good.
Bye.
Thanks for having
Bye.
me.
Yes, thank you so much for joining.
Of course.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.